And welcome to Presbyterian College tonight for your high school football game between the Mountain View Prep Stars and the Broome Centurions. That we are about 16 minutes away from kickoff right now. Alan Knight and I are here. Barry Tony, we're not sure where in the world he is, if he'll ever find us here in this stadium, though. But we're going to go ahead and get things started right now and let you go to the Coach Lynn Fleming pregame show here in just a minute. Alan, we got a beautiful night for football tonight.
We do, Fulls. Got stars and moon out. Beautiful weather. We're probably sitting about mid-70s right now. Got a gentle breeze coming in the press box. Beautiful field from Presbyterian. This is my first time ever being on their football field and in their press box. They've got a top-notch facility for a small little school.
It is.
Way down here in the big city of Clinton.
The last time I was here, I actually was doing some videoing for Steve Satterfield for the Walford football team. I think they'd come down here to scrimmage and all. And Coach, I at that time was the video man for Spartanburg High School.
Well,
so they had asked, Walford College had asked me if I would come and film, and so it's been since high school since I've been at the football field. But we're going to go now to the Lynn Fleming pregame show. And welcome to the Broome pregame Coach's Corner. We're joined by Broome head football coach Lynn Fleming. Well, Coach, it's been a crazy year. You're actually getting to play again this week. That it seems like play a week, take a week off, then like that though. But just talk a little bit about you're down to your final 3 games here in conference play, and you can finish anywhere from first to last in the conference. So
that's right.
About going into these last games.
Yeah, and these last couple of weeks off have been good for us. It's been a good 2 weeks of practice to prepare for this week. It's going to be a unique situation going down to play at PC, and we're excited about that. Excited about this opportunity, and we're excited about these last 3 football games.
You've had a week off here with your open date. May have come at a good time here on trying to regroup, because your last game you played, you basically were away from your kids for a week and a half there, and then had a couple of days to prepare for an offense I had never seen before. I called it the fat man formation with that though, and it's hard to prepare for a team like that in 3 days. But now you get a chance to kind of to get everybody together and revamp for your stretch run.
Yeah, it's definitely unique. Different what they did, and we'd seen a little bit of it, and didn't really expect them being at the whole game. But it's a situation that again, we just got to be more consistent with what we do. You get a few touchdowns called back, and again, we just can't beat us. And that's kind of what we say every week. I feel really good. Our guys are playing extremely hard, but we just can't go into this situation, and beat us on Friday nights. We just have to play clean. We have to play disciplined. We have to play well, and we do that. That gives us a chance every week.
Has that been something I guess you may have concentrated on during the off week? Maybe you've had some penalties just happen at the worst possible time and stuff like that on trying to play the clean football, or
well, it is something we talk about every week. I mean, it's a mentality thing. It's just a thing that we just have to continue to clean up, and we just can't let our emotions get the best of us, and we just have to continue to play. And then we do have a penalty. We have to find a way to overcome it. And so like I said, we eliminate some of those things and continue to be consistent, or try to be more consistent with what we do. I'm like I said, we're real excited about the last 3 weeks.
From a health standpoint, going into the final 3 weeks and all, how do you stand right now? That I know you want to be healthy to make your best run here, but with a week off and all, did you get a chance to get anybody healthy? Or
No, we didn't really get anybody healthy. We got a couple guys, a few guys out, that we're having to replace and work with, and but some guys are stepping in and doing a great job for us, and giving us opportunity to giving them opportunity to get some experience, and we're gonna be as healthy as we can be tonight.
Okay. All right. Again, you're going on the road. You're playing PC. You're playing a good football team tonight, and just talk a little bit about what you've seen with the MVP on film.
Obviously very talented. Very talented group in what they do. They have some skilled players on offense that are good players and do a really good job defensively. What we expect them to be is just man coverage. Expect them to bring a lot of pressure. They try to force the issue. Mike Linebacker's a good player. Got a couple good players in the secondary and a couple good players on the defensive front. So, that's definitely gonna be a challenge for us. But I think our guys match up well, and like I said, we're excited about tonight.
Do you anticipate this possibly being a high-scoring game tonight? I know that they have scored a lot of points this year, though, but they've given up a lot of points too.
I think it has the potential to be a high-scoring game. It's hard to tell going any Friday night. Whether it's going to be a high-scoring game or the defenses are going to stand out. But I think this has a potential to be a high-scoring football game.
Again, you've had some young men that have played well. That Booker seems like he's been in a groove carrying the ball the last few games. I think he's up to averaging now over 121 yards a game rushing.
Yep.
He was telling me at Sugar and Spice earlier this week that kind of a goal he had in the back of his mind when he was going to be the running back was 1,000 yards, and I think he's sitting at 855 right now and got a good chance to go over that, though. But just talk a little bit about the lift he's given you this year carrying the football.
Well, he's stepped in and done a really good job for us. It's been a unique role for him because he's so focused defensively last year. And coming into summer and into the fall, he had to kind of shift gears and kind of change his responsibilities a little bit to the offensive side of the ball, and now playing both sides of the ball. So, but he's done a really good job. I think he's going to surpass the 1,000-yard mark. So he probably needs to set another goal. So he's done a really good job for us, and it's been really good being able to spread the ball around too. I think that's definitely created some running lanes for him as well. So, our guys up front and on the edge have done a good job, and again, we just. Hopefully, this week we can finish drives and not put ourselves in bad situations, negative yardage situations.
Still on the offensive side of the ball, you've got some players too. It looked like your receivers have kind of really stepped up and assumed their roles. That Braden has really done a good job catching the ball, throwing the ball. He's still, knock on wood, 2 for 2. He's perfect on the passing there, though, and you're starting to get Suber more involved in your passing game.
Yeah, and that, and that's the goal going into the year is kind of what we told them. We're going to have to spread the ball around. We don't know from week to week, who they're going to try to take away, and everybody's got to be ready for the football. And these guys have embraced that. Team players, and not even as well as catching the football. They have done an outstanding job blocking as well. So, which has led to some big runs. So, it's just got to be a team first mentality and not care who gets the credit, because every week it's going to be somebody different.
Going over the defensive side of the ball, that you had 2 co-defensive players of the week, Braden and Cedric Fernandez were the 2 co-players there, but you had a lot of different kids making tackles last game. I noticed there were several with 8, with 9 like that, though, but you were getting a lot of people involved in getting to the football.
Yeah, and that's what we have to do. We got to get a lot of hands to the football. We got to maintain contact and make sure we get 2 or 3 guys to finish the play. Cedric had a great week for us. He just continues to get better each and every week. Braden, obviously, his role has shifted. He primarily offense at the beginning of the year, and now he's playing a ton of defense. So, as we get towards the end of the season, we got a lot of guys who are doing that. Again, we're trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and the guys are going to give us the best chance to win football games and be the most consistent for us. And those two guys did a great job this week for us.
Well, we were kidding with him on Tuesday night about that he's gotten Player of the Week on both sides of the ball now.
Yeah.
So we figured next he's either got to run a kickoff or a punt back, that he wants to be Special Teams Player of the Week.
Well, he's also the punter. So that's
the punter.
That's a
he
chance.
said he hoped he didn't have to get it for that.
That's right.
He wanted to be
right.
doing that, or maybe a 2-point conversion there, though. But he just a fine young man. We always enjoy talking to him.
Yeah.
When he comes. As a matter of fact, I enjoy talking with all three guys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good group.
You learn a lot from those guys, though. All right, tonight's ball game, big game. Again, playing on the road at PC, and you're kind of in a situation right now where you won't have any more home games, even though you've got a home game, though.
Yeah.
And you've got to play your next game, which will be senior night at Spartan High, though. But that's a nice place to play. But just explain a little bit for people that may not understand what's going on with that. What scenario is having to play a game on Thursday at Spartan High?
Well, you always look for avenues to play. And the best case scenario for us with our lights being down is is Spartan High. And we looked at some other avenues as well. Make it work, and just couldn't make it work anywhere. And Spartan High was willing to host the game. The problem, they have a huge band competition on Saturday, which they need to fill for Friday, and so the Thursday was the date we could play. And it's obviously not necessarily what you want, but it is something that something we had to do. And we got a lot of guys. I know. It's Halloween night, and there's a lot of things planned and going on, but it is, we play a lot of football games on Halloween night. Next year I think we play Friday is Halloween, and it just sometimes it is what it is. And we're just glad
Which game face on?
42.
And welcome back to the Presbyterian College Stadium. This is Bailey Memorial Stadium here on the campus of Presbyterian University. The captains are on the field right now for the two teams. The Mountain View Prep Stars are wearing the teal jerseys with the white numbers, white pants, white helmets, while Broome is wearing the white jerseys tonight with the royal blue royal blue numerals and royal blue pants. Don't tell me I'm going to start having words like athleticism tonight bite me right here off the very start. All right, Alan, if you got the captains out there for teams.
I'm working. There he is. I see him now. For the captains for Broome tonight are Grayson Bradley, Tyler Morgan, Taquan Booker, and Logan Brown. Looks like Broome is.
The Centurions have won the toss,
Yeah.
and I know what they call. They call tails. Tails never fails, because we talk about this every week, though.
And they have elected to receive. And then the captains for Mountain View tonight are Jalen McGill, Eli Smith, Quay McCauley, and Nolly Wilson.
All right, and this is a big contest right here. The Centurions lost a heartbreaker 2 weeks ago to Union County in overtime, while the Stars won their first conference game in their existence last week, a shootout game with the Woodruff Wolverines that was played down at Newberry College. They won that one 40-38. So the Stars are having a great first year this year. They are currently undefeated, I think ranked number 2 in the state.
Belton Honey Pass ranked number 1.
That they're number 2. So, again, they've had an excellent season so far, and hopefully we're going to see a good ball game tonight. I asked Coach Fleming, was this going to be a high-scoring affair tonight, and he says it has that potential, so we'll just have to wait and see. And here comes the Centurions onto the field now.
It's beautiful out here tonight. Gorgeous.
It's been pretty much like that all year, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Especially the last 3 or 4 games. Temperature been great.
I don't think we had one rain game, I believe.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we did. Barry and I were. That was the one you missed. We were
Seemed
in.
like it was one game, but it didn't start raining until after the end of the game.
Oh, was that Emerald?
That was Emerald. We went in it
Okay,
right.
I was going to say, I've never been in a
That's
rain
right,
game.
yeah, Emerald.
And here comes the Stars onto the team now. So the Centurions will go on offense first tonight. We were about 1 minute and 38 seconds away from getting this game started tonight. And the Centurions return team comes out on the field now.
Yep, they've elected to go from right to left on your screen, and Mountain View will go from left to right. Back deep tonight for Broome is Grayson Bradley and Amari Martin. Well, finally, we got some
Hey,
light.
let there be
How'd
light.
that happen?
Hey, that's right.
Turn on the lights. The party's starting.
Wheel.
No, it's Preston Thrift back
Okay,
there.
that's
number,
a 2, not an
that's
8.
a 2,
Sorry.
yes.
Looked like an 8 from up here.
No.
Sorry, my fault. The way his shirt was crinkled, it looked like it folded into an 8, but it's not. Good to go.
Also lined up back there, too, you've got 2 other players. It looks like Braden Simpson is back around the 10-yard line, and I'm trying to see. I think Trayshawn Suber is over on the other side around the 10-yard line. So, again.
All right, we're fixing to put the ball in the holder.
And we're ready for the Larry's Trophies kickoff now.
Let the game begin.
Looks like number 30. Is that number 30 or 38, the kicker for Mountain View?
I don't have a 38.
Okay, it must be number 30.
Now we got
We've got our first D2 Power Sports flag on the play.
Yeah, that's number 30. That's Henry Phillips. He's the kicker for Mountain View. He's just a sophomore.
So it will be our first penalty of the night. Will be on the Stars for offsides, I believe. They're going to back it up and kick it off from the 35-yard line now.
I'll tell you in a minute on the replay. Yep.
So, in the words of Steely Dan, we'll backtrack, do it again with another Larry's Trophies kickoff tonight.
All right, Henry Phillips is ready to put his foot into it again.
And I believe my wife is in a production truck tonight, so hopefully she will keep us updated on what's going on. It's going to be a sidewinding kick, goes down to the goal line, and that's going to be Thrift with the ball.
Thrift with the ball. He's trying to break a few tackles and makes his way up to about the 22-yard line. That was a good 20-yard run, or 21-yard run.
And that was close right there. If the ball goes in the end zone, his foot was close to the line. So
very close.
So the Centurions will take over on offense now. Again, we had the Larry Trophies kickoff and also the Spartanburg, where's our group here, Pediatric Dentistry Special Teams on the field. So here comes Broome on offense now. 2 backs in the backfield.
He hands off to number 7. That's Reese
Weigerman, and we have got everybody's throwing a flag. That there is, it is Flag Day at Presbyterian College. That we saw about 3 flags fly on the play right here.
Personal foul, face mask against Mountain View. That's going to give Broome another easy 15 yards plus.
It will be a. And it's another Sugar and Spice 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down Pine Street, stop by and see the Spice Crew for great food. The Sugar and Spice is a Spartanburg tradition for over 60 years. All right, one back in the backfield here, a bunch set. Booker with the ball trying to turn the corner. He's going to cut it up, and he's going to come up short on the play.
Yep, he's going to lose about 2 on on that play.
With forward progress, I think they're going to say he only lost one now, so it's going to bring up 2nd down 11, just underway here from Bailey Memorial Stadium. This is Crocker Field here on the beautiful campus at Presbyterian College. 2nd down, twins to both sides. One back in the backfield. Dearberry takes the snap, dropping back,
Got
looking
pressure.
to set the screen up, throws it too tall.
And it could be.
Okay, it almost was intercepted.
That's what I was
that
waiting
pass
on.
was really high, and the officials waved it incomplete. So 3rd down, and the Premier Sports Lighting yard to get is out at the 47-yard line. 3rd down for the Centurions right here. 2 backs in the backfield. Waggerman in the backfield along with
Looks like
Taekwon
Super.
Booker.
Yeah.
Dropping back, fakes the handoff. Here's the sprint out pass. He's going to throw that one away. And it's going to be incomplete, so it's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry punt team checks on the field. And it's a total industrial. Okay. Braden Simpson in punt formation.
Back deep for Mountain View. If you turn, let me see his number.
High snap. And there's a punt that's going to be a floater that is going to be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And that's where the Stars will take over, number 1 on the punt reception.
And that was Kadarius Haynes-Smith. He's a junior.
Okay. So Centurion defense comes up tonight. The Stars have been very potent on offense this year, that they are going to open up tonight with receivers 3 to the bottom, 2 to the top, empty backfield right here. Quarterback looks over the defense.
That's number 12. That's Bryson Drummond is their quarterback.
And there's a quick pass to McGill, and he's going to be hemmed up right away on the play.
Brought down by number 10. That was Jaden Thomas.
So the Centurions quickly pursuing on the play for a short gain, a gain of about 2 on the reception there. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Mountain View first possession of the game tonight.
Looks like Broome was bringing the whole field.
And McGill on the carry, and it's going to be a short gain on the play.
Yeah, about a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And the Premier Sports Lighting yard to make is going to be out at the 45-yard line. Let's call it 3rd down and 7 to go here. A 1-yard gain by McGill on the carry. Twins to the top, twins to the bottom, 1 back in the backfield.
Wait a minute, we got timeout, Mountain View.
Okay, so we're going to take this timeout right now with you with our score 0-0 with 9:29. I got to fix the clock real quick. 9:29 here in first quarter action. This timeout is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Stop by the Booster Club concession stand for a good old grilled cheeseburger or hot dog, or go by the merchandise stand to get the latest in Centurion apparel. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School.
All right, waiting on this timeout to end.
I think you're going to see the Centurions. I had a nice talk. Our assistant coaching spotlight Tuesday night at Sugar and Spice was Tony Sullivan, defensive coordinator. I think you're going to see the Centurions being very aggressive tonight and attacking on defense. All right, here we go. Twins to both sides of the field. One back into backfield. 3rd down and 7 yards to go. McGill in motion right here. He's looking to throw the screen the other way. And
he was stopped.
Nice defensive play then, and it's going to bring up 4th down for Mountain View.
A gain of about 3 on the play, so 4th down and 3.
Quickly to the line goes Mountain View. Let's see if they're going to try to make them jump off sides.
They tried. They're looking to see what the defense is going to dial up. Making some player adjustments.
4th down. Watch the ball, fellas. Let's don't jump.
Yep.
Don't jump. Don't jump.
They still didn't. They're disciplined right now.
I'm sure that's something the coaches have spent the off week trying to eliminate some of these penalties as the Centurions have been beating themselves.
Play clock under 10. Looking pass.
Screen pass again.
And
he's going to get the first down, just barely.
Yeah, and that's going to bring up another.
Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down Pine Street, stop by and see our friends at the Spice.
Hey, absolutely, Coach. I dropped by the other day and got me a good fried ham aplenty.
I hear you, Coach
T.
Good. New set of downs now for Mountain View. They've got 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top.
Ball's handed off to the running back. He's trying to get some room.
He's not going to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
No, he's dropped for at least a yard loss.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11 right now. Both Broome's first drive, they had 1 first down. This is the first drive of the game for Mountain View. About 8 minutes to go here in first quarter action.
Play clock under 15.
Okay. My producer in the truck said that my commercials are too loud. I need to turn them down. They're pre-recorded.
We have, what do we got going on here?
We've stopped the clock here for a minute, so let's see what the...
Why?
Don't know what the stoppage of play is for.
What's the deal?
Or better yet, let's make a deal.
I don't. It may be. I don't know if it's a clock error, maybe with the play clock, or what's going on with that. That looks like they're kind of looking around. That it might be, Coach Tony, a technological stoppage.
Well, the referee needs to be transparent. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard to do when they don't even know what's going on. So,
who said that?
This man in the press box next to me, I think so. Oh, that's not a press box over there. That's actually the stands. I don't have anybody on the other side of me. I'm sitting in the corner.
Couldn't be me because I'm sitting in the corner too.
Alan's in the middle.
How about the middle? One in the middle.
Who's on first?
That's right.
You know what? Now, I don't understand. All right, because the clock, play clock was running.
They're winding up.
Back to action. Here we go. 2nd down, 11 yards to go.
Bringing the pressure off the corner. He's got it up
and
in and out of the hands.
And it's dropped. Incomplete pass.
That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And the Premier Sports Lighting yard to make is across the midfield stripe down at the Broome 43. So it is 3rd down, 11 yards to go. Possession down for the Stars. Last time they went for it on 4th down, but it was a little closer.
Yeah, they had like
this time.
3 yards. Got twin receiver set, one back in the backfield out of the gun. Looks like Broome's wanting to bring pressure off the edge. They chasing the quarterback. He's trying to look for a guy open, and easy.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds. They're wanting a flag, but that was good. That was good.
There was a receiver in the area. That was not intentionally grounded.
But the receiver was looking for defensive pass interference.
That was
because
just good coverage.
It was just coverage. Yeah, he was wanting a flag because he.
Well, you never know in these days and times.
No, you don't. No, they get happy sometimes with those flags. Yeah.
50-50.
Yeah.
All righty.
Punt time.
So it is the Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry special teams right now. Man comes on late for Mountain View. Is going to flex out in there. They're in the fat man. That's what I was telling about last week. That's what you call the fat man formation right there. When you got three back there blocking, kick's going to be a wobbly kick. It's going to hit the ground, and it's not going to roll very far at all. So
about the
26-yard line.
26-yard line of the Centurion.
Yep.
So Broome will take over on their second possession of the night here.
7-11 remaining in the first quarter of action.
They used to have good slushies.
Yes, they did.
Still do.
What kind was your favorite?
Cherry.
I like the cherry, and I like the Coke one, too. That was good. Kmart used to have good ones, too.
Oh, they had good air pop popcorn.
You're making me hungry.
All right. Ball's handed off to the running back, and he tries to get a little room, maybe 2 yards. He's still churning, and finally brought down at the 30.
A good effort that
That's
time.
Reese Wagerman right now.
Yeah.
Good effort.
Yeah, good second push. Ball spotted on the 30.
It'd be interesting to see the Centurions had that off week last week, and so they had a chance to maybe put a few new wrinkles in for tonight's ball game.
Yeah, let's see something. Let's see some razzle-dazzle and some sparks and fireworks.
This is the first time we've actually seen split backs in the backfield this season.
It is.
Dearberry takes a snap, gives it to Booker. Booker
turns up for a yard.
So it's going to bring up third down and about 4 yards to go. A long 4 here. So your Premier Sports Lighting is yard to make is the 36-yard line if the Centurions want to keep this drive alive.
Looking over the sideline, getting a call from coach. Dearberry relaying it to the offense.
Centurions have got a bunch formation. Receivers are in tight.
Yeah, they
don't
are.
have anybody split out wide.
No. Dearberry looking back to pass. Got a man wide open. Nope, and we got a flag. Thum, thum, thum. And that was in the backfield. That's holding against Broome.
Is that what they call?
Yep. If it's usually behind the Broome offense, that's what they're going to get them for.
So that negates the first down by the Centurions, and it'll back them up now where they're going to have third down probably and about 15 to go.
Yep. So they're going to put the ball down on the 21-yard line.
And the line to make is the 36 now, the Premier Sports Lighting. Premier Sports Lighting is lighting up your world and your stadiums with sports lightings. Andrew Weathers quarterbacked the state championship team 20 years ago that was celebrated this year. Here we go. 2 backs in the backfield this time. Dearberry looks over the defense. He drops back looking.
Got pressure, and the guy got him. Wow.
Back to about the
8-yard line.
7-8-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to bring up fourth down.
Really didn't have time that time to even try to throw it away.
No, he didn't. He had that guy all over him.
So Braden Simpson will be punting out of his own end zone now.
He's about 5 yards deep.
Number 1, I believe, is a return man.
That is Kadarius Hainsworth.
Nice snap. And there is the punt. It's going to be a nice end-over-end wobbler that's going to roll across the 40 down to about the 43-yard line of the Centurions, and that is where Mountain View will start this drive.
I tell you, these monitors are getting in my way.
We are actually in the PC press box, and they've got built-in monitors, so Alan's trying to look around them. And here.
All right.
You're doing some monitorization there, Alan.
Yeah.
He's monitoring and adjusting.
There you go.
I'm
What you
doing
gotta
that. I'm
do.
adjusting them so I can see.
You got to do it.
All
Yep.
right, here comes the Stars. They've got 2 backs in the backfield right now, 1 receiver up top, 2 to the bottom. Ball snap, dropping back, looking for a receiver. He's going to go deep. He's got a man open down the field. It's going to be caught and a touchdown.
Touchdown. That was
Got
Kadarius
got
Hainsworth
behind
on the reception.
The defender.
Yep.
And that time, unfortunately, the defensive back just got
That's
beat.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure did.
And what is the number 1 rule when you play secondary, Coach Tony?
Do not get beat
deep.
Are they going? Yep. Okay. They're going for the PAT. That's Henry Phillips.
There's a snap, and the kick is up, and the kick
It is through
good.
the upright. So with 4:48 remaining, Mountain View Prep 7.
Broome 0
Check
on
fixtures.
your.
Fix your score.
I thought it did. It's 7. Oh, wrong one. Sorry about that.
I did not want you
You
to
know
get-
what I did this week for the first time this year? I changed where Broome is on the bottom
Yeah.
now. And that's why I'm used to putting it the other way. I'm sorry.
I don't want you to get yelled at from the executive producer in the truck.
She'll take away my supper. So,
I looked down and went, wait a minute. We're going to throw a flag on you for,
me,
I don't know what I can call it. All righty.
illegal procedure. All right.
Playing Sandstorm. All right. Once again, that is number 30. Henry Phillips back to put his foot in the ball.
It's going to be an end-over-end kick that
Going
goes into the end zone
for a touchback.
and will be automatic. A ball placed on the 20-yard line. 4:41 remaining on your first quarter on your Cleapers Construction scoreboard. And again, we got it right now. Mountain View 7, Broome 0. For the Miami Dolphins fans, Mountain View looks like the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, they do.
I always liked, well, the Miami Dolphins used to be my favorite team until Jimmy Johnson coached them. And
Oh, Dan Marino.
Dan Marino is one of my favorite all-time players. All right. Ball's given to Booker in the backfield. Booker looking for a seam is going to get 3 tough yards out to about the 23-yard line.
Larry Sanka.
Jim Kick, Mercury Morris.
That's right. Yep.
Paul
Four.
Warfield,
Don Shula.
Nick Bottacani. Your serve, Coach Tony. Larry Little, Bob Kuchenberg. I knew those guys well.
Yeah,
My
great,
father was doing a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
work in the Miami area and with the boys clubs down there, and actually worked with a lot of the Miami Dolphins with the shows down there. Dropping back to pass. Bear, here comes the
Gotten
rush.
pressure. And, little short.
Couldn't quite get it to him there,
No.
but you know, that is a dangerous pass right
is.
there that you don't ever want to throw
No.
against your body.
That was intended for Reese Wagerman.
So it is 3rd down now, and let's say a short 6, long 5, and it is possession down. It is a Premier Sports lighting up your fields and lighting up your world.
All right, a bunch set over his trips. Hands off to Booker. Booker gets the corner. He's trying to push it. He's up to
Got a
about
couple
the
yards.
He's out to about the 27, so
Yeah.
it's going to bring up 4th down and about 3 yards to go.
Come on now. You fixing? He's fixing to wear the referee out. He's trying to get the clock guy to start the clock.
Okay.
4th down and about 3. They're gonna punt. Well, we don't know what they're gonna do. They might or might not.
I would say they would.
And the ball's up.
And it's going to be a roller, rolling down, and going to be down at the 37-yard line, and Mountain View will take over 1st and 10 at the 37.
I tell you what, Coach Cox, I noticed the last couple punts, Mountain View has not been rushing. So could it be later on in the game the punter takes off for a run?
Or a pass, because
Yeah.
the punter is the backup quarterback.
Yeah. I would think that would be a good call or calls.
Those
there,
tricky
Coach.
Centurions may have something up their sleeve there, Coach Tony.
All right, we've got 3:19 to go. Making some personnel changes on the field.
If you just tuned in, the Mountain View Stars scored on a touchdown pass for the lone score in the game. 2 backs in the backfield now for the Stars. And we've got, is that a?
I would almost bet you that will be. No, they're gonna back up Mountain View.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
Illegal procedure.
I believe it is. So it is a D2 Power Sports flag on the play. And it's a D2 Power Sports flag on the play. Don't penalize yourself by missing out on the better things in life. Go to D2 Power Sports and see Bruce and his staff to get your next sports recreational vehicle. For more information, call 86. And nice run on the play by number 21 for the Stars.
That was Jordan Dixon.
He's going to pick up good yardage on the play, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 3. Centurions came with pressure in good position, but did not make the tackle.
No.
Didn't finish.
Twins to both sides. One back in the backfield.
Dropping back
Here
to pass.
comes the pressure again. He's got a man deep again, and he's got it. That's
And he's
McGill.
gone. And he's gone.
If
And he is
McGill
in the
goes to the house there.
Coach, what did you say a while ago, and I can ditto it.
Don't get me deep. The cardinal sin, you have got to keep the player in front of you. And that's twice that they have run. That time McGill was able to get by the secondary, and once he caught it, he had one man to juke. And so it's a touchdown for the Stars. PAT pending now.
Phillips is ready to put it up.
Snap, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So your new score on our scoreboard is the Mountain View Prep Stars 14 and the Broome Centurions 0. This is a Kleeper Construction scoreboard report. For all your building needs and construction needs, contact Shane Kleeper, proud sponsor of Broome Centurion football.
And we're back to action. Mountain View's getting ready to kick the ball to Broome. We got 2:32 left in the first quarter. Back deep, we have Preston Thrift. I can't see the other guy that's back there with him. I see Suber out there.
Well, Coach Tony, the Centurions have played the run really well tonight,
They virtually stopped the run, Coach.
But I'm going to kind of give y'all a little hint right here. Broome is missing 3 players tonight in the secondary for various reasons, and have a totally revamped secondary tonight, and I think it's kind of been exposed a couple of times here tonight.
Yep. Big
high kick going back.
And it's going to dribble into the end zone.
So your Larry's Trophies kickoff goes into the end zone. Again, for all your trophy needs, stop by and see Terry Hall and company at Larry's Trophies. All right, here we go. Centurions need to see if they can get something going on offense here. I think the Centurions are going to need to throw the ball and loosen that defense up a little bit.
Yes, they are.
Because they're really keying on Booker. Booker came into tonight's game averaging 121 yards per game and is second in the area, I believe, in rushing, and has 855 on the season. Not bad for a first-year guy playing. And there he goes right now talking about him.
He's got some grass. He's got one. Wow, great run by Booker.
Taekwon Booker then.
Yep, and that brings up another.
Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10.
It's another Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down Pine Street, stop by and see the Spice Crew for great food. The Sugar and Spice is a Spartanburg tradition for over 60 years.
Booker got limped off a little bit on that play. I don't know if he twisted his ankle or what happened. Thrift with the carry now. Thrift's going to get through. He's still going to ramble out across the midfield stripe down to about the 43. 48. 52.
52. Down to the 48. That brings up 2nd down and 5.
Yes, nice run then. Yes. Centurion starting to get it done with the big boys up top. That looks like Shippey out there, number 70 for the Centurions on the offensive line.
That's Kelvin Crook, number 50.
And we'll try to get some numbers on these other guys up there. There it is on the reverse right now, giving it around the end.
Got the corner. He's got some room. He's got one now. He's got a whole
Waggerman
hose.
slipped and fell, but it's going to be a...
And it's another Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down Pine Street, stop by and see the Spice Crew for great food. The Sugar and Spice is a Spartanburg tradition for over 60 years.
We got some dirty laundry on the field.
Let's see what our flag is right here.
It's back in Mountain View up. They back him up 15 yards.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's a D2 Power Sports flag on the play. And not sure what the call was.
Hold on a minute. I get the replay right here. Personal foul against Mountain View.
And there goes
Thrift
on the carry.
Yep.
And I see Booker over on the sidelines over there, and he looks like he's okay walking it off right now. I think he's going back to get his helmet. Probably will see him coming back. Yep, got his helmet with him, and he's ready to come back.
All right, gain of a yard. Dareberry throws to Suber, and Suber is trying to push his way through, and I think he barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
And Suber did not have a chance to show his athleticism on that play.
Here comes Booker back, taking the place of Thrift. So 3rd down and 9. We've got this probably the last play because we're less than 10 seconds.
Yeah, they're not even going to snap it.
No, not even going to snap it. So that ends the first quarter. And that's it. That's the end of quarter number 1.
So we have reached the end of the first quarter, and your score is a Mountain View Prep 14 and a Broome 0. We'll be back with second quarter action here in just a minute. Just wanted to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, get a chance for you to see who our sponsors are each and every week. Fleepers Construction, by D2 Power Sports. They are our penalty flag people. Broome Athletic Booster Club are our timeouts. Sugar and Spice, they host our coaches show every week and do a great job. JC and Harry and all the Spice guys, Spice crew, and the Spice girls take care of us every week. Premier Sports Lighting, lighting up your world and lighting up your stadium. Total Industrial is our big hits and tackle for loss sponsor, Chris Simmons and Company. Larry's Trophies, Terry Hall is our kickoff person. Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry is our special teams. Austin Birch, Dr. Birch was a kicker for the Centurions, so we put him in charge of special teams. Carolina Spine and Health is our touchdown sponsor. And also we have Concoction Ministries and Faces of Total Victory. Thank you to all these people.
All right, new 12 minutes on the clock.
And that's what I'm working on doing right now.
3rd down and 9. This time they come Booker in the backfield. Got 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. Looks like Mountain View is wanting to bring a little pressure. High snap, hands it to Booker. Booker finds a crease. He's spinning, he's churning, and no, they're zoning in on him.
Hey, this is 2-down territory right here.
That's right.
I think they were hoping to get 2 or 3 on the situation here and get in a more makeable situation. 4th down now. Centurions will be going for it. Punt doesn't do you any good because the ball's in the red zone right now. This is a place where Centurions have really not had a whole lot of luck here lately. They've been getting it into the red zone but not been converting.
Yeah.
Dearberry sprints out.
Got pressure in his face, in and out.
And we got a late hit.
Yeah,
that's going to be roughing the passer right there.
And
Dearberry's down.
He's not feeling good. No.
Look at the replay on Allen, see if you can tell what happened, but they're going to call roughing the passer on that. It is D2 Power Sports flag on the play. Number 55
Yep.
was the one.
All right, he gets the snap. Number 55, he plants him. I mean, he pancakes.
After the ball had been thrown.
After the ball had been thrown. That is if they don't call that a personal foul.
They're going to mark it off right now.
Yeah. Roughing the passer. So that's going to be
15 yards. Or half the distance of the goal at least. It may be 15.
And that's going to bring up
a sugar and spice, 1st and 10.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 9-yard line.
And some of you were asking what happens if Dearberry is hurt and can't continue. Braden Simpson is the backup quarterback who would step in. So 1st down now. Ball's going to be 1st and goal now for the Centurions. Yep. Ball spotted on the 9-yard line.
They need to get this ball in pay
yes,
dirt.
They do. Got Booker in the backfield. Hand it off to Booker. He finds a little room.
He's going to get down to around the 5-yard line.
Good run. That brings up 2nd.
And goal.
Goal. 5 yards to go.
Right, spotted right on top of the 5-yard line. Centurions have got 3 more cracks at it.
Ooh,
high snap. Whoa. That kind of threw the timing off on the play. Dearberry had to show that vertical leap down. 3rd down right now. I'm looking for a sprint out pass right now.
Yeah.
3rd and goal from the 5. Centurions 2-down territory here.
Looking to try to draw them off sides. They were focused. Mountain View looking to bring some pressure. Look, dropping back to pass. Got a man open in the end and over his head. The ball was intended for Reese Wagerman.
So it's going to be 4th down now.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a tough play right there. Wagerman is not very tall.
Yeah.
And he threw that one high and hard. Mm-hmm. That was a high fastball right there. If you're going to throw one up the ladder right there, that would probably be one to Suber who could go up and get that one.
Yeah.
Here we go. 4th down right now.
Here we go.
Centurions are knocking on the door, but they got to complete the drive.
Yeah, they got Suber out there.
Here's the rush coming.
He got tripped up. He stopped. Ball is going to be spotted on the 6-yard line. So Mountain View will take over on downs, 1st and 10 at the 6-yard line.
$10-10 remaining in your 2nd quarter. Mountain View will start this drive on their own 5-yard line. Be interesting to see if they take another shot deep at the Broome revamped secondary. Ball given to McGill in the backfield.
And he's stopped.
Hemmed in for a short gain on the play.
Yep. Bring up 2nd down and 8. They're going to give him about 1.5 yards.
Looks like number 65 for the Centurions may have been on that tackle.
That was Ricky McCullough.
Second down and 9 yards to go. 2 backs in the backfield, 1 receiver up top. McGill gets it again, trying to bounce it outside.
And
he gets outside.
He's got a hand in his face.
We've got a face mask on the play. Got a flag and a face mask.
Well, we got 2 flags. We got one at the 10, and then we got one up here at the 48.
I have a feeling it's going to be offsetting penalties. I think back where this one is, back here, it's going to be holding on the corner. Other flag back up at the 45-yard line where that occurred. And Tony, we got it's scary right now. We had 4 officials confer, and we always know what that means.
Well, we absolutely do.
That means somebody's getting ready to get shafted.
Most of the time, it happens and occurs.
Alrighty, so we're going to back up. I believe they're going to say offsetting penalties. Let's see. That was a D2 Power Sport double flag on the play.
A double whammy.
Alrighty. Face mask. That is declined. Face mask. Broome. Replay. Second down.
They're just using the holding for the Stars, I think.
Second down and 12 for the Stars. Oh, the ball's
on the ground.
And we got a flag.
Wow. D2 Power Sports flag on the play.
Somebody got a break.
That the call was against Mountain View.
Wow.
So that's going to be half the distance to the goal.
That's one of those you wish they'd missed, because that was going to be a safety on the play right there.
At least.
As they got lucky on that one.
So the ball is now spotted on the 2-yard line.
D2 Power Sports, make sure you go out and get my Christmas present. Dropping back to pass. He's looking to throw. He's got plenty of time. He's going deep down the middle.
Got him. And he finally was brought down by number 2. That's Preston Thrift.
Well, Preston, got to knock that one down, buddy. Got to knock it down. You can't go for the interception. You got to knock that one down.
And that brings up a
long gain for a Sugar and Spice 1st and 10. That'll get you. I told you I thought they'd come back to that, because Centurions have not been reacting well to the deep balls tonight. McGill goes in motion, dropping back. They're setting a screen up to the other side of the field.
And he's got yardage.
He's got it right up the middle. He's gone.
Yeah. There's no catching him. He's in for the end zone.
Had the screen set up perfect that time. And they take it to the house.
Yes, they do.
When they came off the coverage, there was no linebacker in the middle.
Nope.
I think he had pursued. And, you got to take some chances on defense. I don't fault the Centurions for being aggressive on that, though. What's the worst thing that can happen if you blitz and they pick it up? They score. What happens? They've scored some more when you haven't blitzed. So here comes our special teams extra point right now.
Kick is up and kick is through. No, it ain't. He missed it.
No good. Let me go back and get my eraser out.
Huh.
So the new score now is Mountain View 20 and Broome 0.
Oh, please. It was wide left.
Wide left, okay. So that was what the call was.
Why are they playing Rocky Top?
Because they're Mountain View.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, come on, Alan. What?
Well, on Alan's behalf, why are they playing Sandstorm?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because that's what the stadium's got programmed here. We're playing at Presbyterian College tonight.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
I heard that, and I'm going, we're not.
If they play Tiger Rag, that's when I'll be upset.
We're not at Neyland Stadium.
No.
I don't see any orange in sight.
Well, they've got some orange in their colors.
Oh, yeah. It's more of a peach.
Okay. How about salmon?
Salmon, that's what I was trying to think of. All right, we'll get back to action here.
And there's a
Low.
line drive. That's going to go into
the end zone.
and out. So the
Yeah.
ball will be spotted on the 20-yard line.
Where Broome will take over again, 1st and 10. I do have to say, Presbyterian's got nice facilities. Their press box is very nice.
Yes. This press box has been here a long time.
It don't look like it. It looks like it's brand new.
No, I think it's been there a long time.
Yeah,
It
another
is.
Rammer, you know, Callie Gauld, he was football coach here for many years, many
Yep.
years ago.
And Bobby Bentley was here, and
Hands off to Booker. Booker gets a couple of yards. Looks like about 4 on the run. Brings up 2nd down and 4.
this is Bailey Memorial Stadium, Crocker Field. I don't believe I know either one of those gentlemen.
I don't either.
2nd down and about long 6 yards to go. Centurions have twins to the bottom, one receiver up top, high snap, and Dearberry's going to have
calls
to
his
keep
own
that
number.
one. And he's going to get it past the 25 out to the 26. And it's going to bring up the Premier Sports Lighting 3rd down and about 4 yards to go if they want to keep this drive alive.
Getting a call from the sidelines. Clock running under 8 minutes. Everybody looks to throw. Ball was intended for Suber. So that brings up 4th down.
So the Centurions going to have to punt. Centurions tonight have looked a little bit rusty after that week off right there, though. The timing's has not been there. The passes have been high tonight, and again, they need to try to shake a little rust off.
Yeah, they do.
Because you remember we said that game with Union County, after they had the long delay from the hurricane, they looked really sharp that night early in the game, throwing the ball and all, but they have been that other boy band called Out of Sync tonight.
Wait a minute. Timeout, Broome. They have a.
I don't know if they had enough people
They
out
didn't.
there.
They didn't. They had an employee issue, so we
Okay.
got to straighten that out.
Timeout is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Stop by the Booster Club concession stand for a good old grilled cheeseburger or hot dog, or go by the merchandise stand to get the latest in Centurion apparel. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School.
All right.
Here we go. Braden Simpson in punt formation now. Barry, we'll see, kind of watching what you were saying there earlier about the lack of rush, whether they, right now you're down 20-0.
That's right.
But you need something to kind of get a
You're
jump
right,
start.
but I don't know if this was the place and time.
Yep.
Oh, no,
And
no,
the
no,
ball's
no,
fumbled.
no.
It's
Get it.
fumbled.
Somebody lay on it.
And they got it back, I
They
believe.
sure did.
Yeah, sure did.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. No, they're saying Broome has it.
Wow.
They're saying, well, I do agree with that, because I heard the whistle as soon as the Broome player went down on the ball, and then it got kicked out from under him, it looked like. I'll find out on the replay. Hold on a minute. Ball is fumbled.
Centurion's
player.
ball.
Yeah, Broome player came back up with it.
Okay.
So 1st and 10, Broome. Ball's on the mid-stripe.
Centurions get a break right here. And again, people are saying that it was his own man that ran into him on the punt return team. It was not a Broome player, so that's why it was not fair catch interference.
Dewberry looks back to pass. Got a man open.
And that is Suber over the middle for a Sugar and Spice. 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And Tuesday nights, stop by as we host the Sugar and Spice Broome Coach's Corner every Tuesday night at 6:30. Would love to have you come and participate with us. Audience participation.
Hand off to Booker.
Booker's going to get a nice little gain, and there is Laundry. That one came in late.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know what this one's going to be unless it could have been a face mask.
I think
or
it was a
something.
face mask because I see one of the umpires pointing toward his face. Yep.
It's going to be a face mask penalty.
Against Mountain View.
And it's a D2 Power Sports flag on the play. Don't penalize yourself by missing out on the better things in life. Go to D2 Power Sports and see Bruce and his staff to get your next sports recreational vehicle. For more information, call 864-542-9599 with 2 locations in Spartanburg and Greenville.
All right, timeout has been called by Mountain View.
Okay. Timeout is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Stop by the Booster Club concession stand for a good old grilled cheeseburger or hot dog, or go by the merchandise stand to get the latest in Centurion apparel. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School. Again, I want to take the opportunity right here real quickly to thank our sponsors with us right now, and I'm going to let you read them. I'm not going to sit here and insult your intelligence and let you read them off the thing.
I was thinking you want me to read it? I can't read that
No,
far
I'm
away.
talking about the people watching. I'm giving them a homework assignment tonight. It's called Read the Screen.
All right, first down for Broome. Inside Mountain View territory.
7:12 remaining in the second quarter.
3 receivers to the bottom. You screen 1 to the top. Booker in the backfield. Derryberry looks to pass. He's got Suber wide open. But they were on him like flypaper.
I mean, he should have gotten down to about the 25 on forward progress.
He
Let's
did.
see, about 5 yards on the play.
Yep, second down.
Don't look for the Centurions to come back possibly in the game too. That was a little hitch. Throw a hitch and go, because they were playing pretty tight on the coverage there. Here comes a man in motion right now. It's going to be given to Braden Simpson trying to turn the corner. He's looking to cut it back. He's only going to get about a yard on the play.
Yep. Third down.
So we're to the third down. The Premier Sports Lighting yard to make is down to the 19-yard line. That's about a 5 yards here, third down and 5. Ball's given to Booker. Booker's going to try to bounce it, and he's only going to get about a yard on the play.
Yeah. They're zoning in on him hard.
Yes. So it's going to be fourth down right now. And again, Centurions have been down here before, but just have not been able recently to punch it in.
Yeah. They need to cash the check this time.
That's right.
We need pay dirt.
We need to go to a different teller.
Make sure you don't bounce it.
No,
Right.
don't bounce that
check.
A bunch formation right now. Here comes the rush.
Everybody throws. Got a man open.
He's still going. He's going to get down to the 10, and it's going to be a sugar and spice, 1st and 10, keeping the drive live.
That was Reese Wagerman again. So first down.
Centurions were down here a few minutes ago and could not punch it in on 4 plays. So let's see if they learned anything from the last trip down here.
Got a pass in the flat to number 3. That is Simpson, and Simpson is
into
in
the
for
house.
the touchdown.
Centurions. It is a sugar and spice. It is a Carolina Spine and Health touchdown. As taking it to the house there, and Dolly gets it into the house on the touchdown for the Centurions.
PAT attempt is coming up.
Your PATs are brought to you by the Pediatric Dentistry. There's a kick is up, and the kick is good. So our new score is Mountain View Prep 20, and the Broome Centurions are now on the board with 7.
We've got 5:24 remaining in the first half of play.
And this is a Kleeper Construction scoreboard report. For all your building needs and construction needs, contact Shane Kleeper, proud sponsor of Broome Centurion football.
Alrighty, we are getting ready for the Larry's Trophies kickoff. I appreciate Terry Hall being patient with me. That Coach Fleming, when he sent me the message for Players of the Week, gave me a crazy spelling on Cedric Fernandez's last name. He spelled Fernandez. D-E
Should be ERS.
D-E-R apostrophe S. Or D-E, something like that. And I had to go back and tell Terry, change that, please, sir. I had to find one of our rosters in my bag there. But I think it was spelling check automatic because that's happened with me.
Right.
And they changed it to something else, though. So, all right, here we go. Centurions are ready for the Larry's Trophies kickoff. It's going to be a high kick fielded at the 20 right now, trying to find the wall and taken down at the 35-yard line. Nice coverage then.
That was Preston Thrift on the stop. And that was Jakias Miller on the carry for Mountain View.
Broome had the opening kickoff, so let's see if we can keep Mountain View out of the end zone because they will get the ball first to start the second half.
Ball spotted on the 35-yard line.
Kind of a bunch formation, a tight formation right here. On the reverse, it's on the ground, and the Centurions have got it.
They recovered. Yep, that was a...
And that was Airwood.
Yep.
Bryson Airwood with the recovery then.
That was a fumble handoff.
A little trickery kind of backfired on that play.
So the Centurions will take over 1st and 10. Ball is spotted on the 28.
Centurions have a golden opportunity to get back in this game. They converted the fumbled punt into a touchdown. Let's see if they can convert.
Now the coach is out there pleading his case. It was a fumble. It was a fumble.
It was not a pass.
No, it wasn't a pass.
Uh-oh. That's not good when they're going over to explain to Coach Fleming what's going on. It's Broome's football.
Yes,
I don't know. What else could it have been?
I know. Thank you.
That was not a pass.
No.
It was not a pass. I think they were trying to say a shuttle pass or something. No, it was a fumbled handoff.
Yeah, they were trying to do the reverse.
It was an inside reverse. It was fumbled. Now Centurions have got 3 receivers up top. Really big, Andy.
Got to convert these turnovers.
Dropping back to pass to Dearberry. He's got a
plenty
receiver
of
up the
time.
field. Wagerman got one hand on it and couldn't
Off
quite
the fingertips.
reel it in. That would have been really big, Andy.
Really, really.
Really big. Second down, 10 yards to go. The ball is on the 28-yard line of Mountain View Prep.
Barney, put your bullet in. Let's go for it again.
Let's load it up. Hadn't started the play clock yet, I don't think.
No.
Were they even using the play clock? I don't see it running. Maybe that's the problem they were having with it earlier in the game. Booker on the quick pitch.
Yeah. He's
going to get out to about the
25.
Maybe inside the 25. Let's see if they give him the 24.
And we got a player down.
Trying to see who is the player down.
It's Suber. He's up now. He's shaking it off.
Yeah, he didn't have to get any assistance right here.
No, but they're going to pull him off.
Third down. You hate to take him out right here. You may need to just call timeout. Give him a chance to regroup because I think I'd want him in the game right now.
Yeah.
What about 3rd and about 7?
Yeah, put number 30. Centurion's going to call timeout. Smart play right here. Just kind of things were getting kind of discombobulated out there right now. So we've got a timeout.
We certainly don't want to implode.
No.
This timeout is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Stop by the Booster Club concession stand for a good old grilled cheeseburger or hot dog, or go by the merchandise stand to get the latest in Centurion apparel. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School.
All righty.
And my beautiful wife in the truck tells me that my scoreboard clock is not moving. Let me rewind it here, honey. I appreciate you watching the game for me tonight. Hopefully everything, let us know if the camera and sound's okay.
Pronunciations are okay.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure we've got the players' names pronounced the right way. Little inside joke there.
Yeah. All right, third down. It's time to deposit the check.
Drop it back to pass.
He's got pressure. He's got it off the corner, and he's going to throw that away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ball was intended for Grayson Bradley. Fourth down.
They had that snuffed out pretty good that time. They had two guys. If he caught it, he'd have lost. So.
Yeah. So fourth down.
So fourth down right now. The Centurions need to dial one in.
Yes, they do. At least get the first down.
This is the third time Broome has bid in the red zone tonight. Mm-hmm. They've come away with one touchdown, but you know they come away with scores each time. Then you know it's anybody's ball game right now.
Everybody drops back to pass. He's getting pressure off the side. Got him wide open. That was Suber. Ball was caught on the 15-yard line.
Yeah,
Sorry.
got pushed back, forward progress. You're saying move the chain.
Yeah.
So.
And it's another Sugar and Spice 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down Pine Street, stop by and see the Spice Crew for great food. The Sugar and Spice.
All right, here we go. A little screen pass to Braden Simpson. Simpson's looking for a hole. He's going to get down to around the 10-yard line before being driven back on the play.
Looks like the side judge there is going to give him the 10.
So
second down and 5.
A gain of 5. You got it right-o there, Mr. Knight.
Hey, good spot.
Yep. Handing off to Booker. Booker's got some grass. He's got some yardage.
Booker
and he
down
is
to the 5.
And that brings up another.
1st and 10, a Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10.
Wait a minute. Yep, 1st and goal.
Let's see if they're going to move it.
They did. They just changed it. It's
Okay,
1st and goal.
You don't need to pull the chains when it's just 5 yards. 1st
First
and
and
goal
goal.
for the Centurions now. Let's see if they can find pay dirt.
Got to cash that check.
That's right. We got 317, 316.
3 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 at the bottom. Booker in the backfield. Everybody eyes the defense. Hands off to Booker. No, he called his own number. He's going straight ahead, getting back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about as far as he's going to go.
So well read on the defensive side then. If he gives it to Booker, Booker scores.
Yeah.
But if your Aunt Ethel had a mustache, it'd be your Uncle Fred. So.
All righty. Making a change in personnel here on the field.
Wagerman checks out. And
that's
Bryson Airwood.
Yeah. All right, 2nd down and goal.
My wife's sending me funny messages here. I got to focus back on the game.
Hands off to Booker. Booker pushes for a gain of about a yard. Yep. So it's going to be 3rd down and goal. All right, you've wowed them to sleep. Let's throw one into the end zone.
Throw the slant. Throw the slant. Throw the slant.
Yep.
Let's go with Suber on the slant.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Trying to see where Suber is.
Is he at the top?
Bryson Airwood in as an extra blocker, number 9. We might want to get this down, call timeout.
Yeah.
Big play here.
Yeah, Suber's
They're going to call timeout.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'd do. See what we can draw.
1:46 remaining in the second quarter.
I got to get my clock up to date. My executive producer in the truck is monitoring. Let's get this ready. Again, the Centurions with a big 4th down. The Stars held them once before from the 5. They couldn't get it in. Again, just think, if they could have punched that one in, and then with this chance here, we might have been tied.
Yeah. Or
have a 1-point lead at the half. So we got to take advantage of the opportunities given right now.
Yes, we do. I mean, Mighty Mo's on Broome's side, so let's bring it in within a 1-possession game going into the half. All right, let's see what kind of razzle-dazzle or simple.
I'm
play we
watching
got
Suber
going
to the
here.
top of the screen up here.
Yeah.
He's got Braden Simpson inside of him. We're going to put another receiver, I believe it's Wagerman, to the bottom of the screen.
No, that's Grayson.
Okay.
Gonna bring one on the post route. Run it. Just run it. Oh. Stop.
Wow.
On the 1 yard line. So that's gonna bring up 4th down and goal.
Okay. I thought that was 4th down.
No, that was just 3rd. I thought
Okay.
it was 2.
Okay.
But then I remembered that was just 3rd down. All right.
Booker.
High snap. Booker's gonna get the corner. Oh no.
He's not gonna get it.
No, they honed in all over him. Turned over on downs. Ball's gonna be spotted on the
Booker,
5 yard line.
Come on, Booker. It's okay. He lost his hat. I know he's upset right now because he's disappointed he couldn't get it in.
Yeah.
Take it off. You get some more chances tonight.
Yep. I got another whole second half to go.
Coach Tony, got to fight over that one, don't you?
Hey, that's right. 5-0 and Feligo. Forgive and let it go.
All right, Centurions cannot get beat deep
Nope.
right here. They've got to keep the play in front. We've got a minute and about 14 seconds to go. Do not get beat deep here before halftime. You've shown you can move the ball. Here comes the
They're
rush.
coming after the quarterback. Got number 1, and he's out of bounds. That was Kadarius Hainsworth on the reception.
I believe that's their top receiver on the season there.
And that brings up another.
Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10. Go by on South Pine Street. The Spice is right. Gill goes in motion, dropping back, setting the screen up. That's what they scored on before.
Yeah.
He got to the
there
middle.
we go.
Got to take him down. Take him down. There you go. Nice
And that
tackle.
was
there.
Jaden Thomas on the stop.
Yes. Coach Fleming said we got to get men to the ball and hold them up long enough till we can get reinforcements to come finish
Yeah.
the play.
So that brings up 2nd down and 10. Clock under 38 seconds.
Dropping back to pass.
Broome's bringing the house. Got
He
a man
one
deep.
Throwing
Got a man
it deep. And that
And
was
it missed.
Braden Simpson
Yep.
on the coverage that time.
Yep, him and Suber.
Yeah.
So that brings up 3rd down and 10.
26 seconds remaining till halftime. Coming up at halftime, we have got an interview with Taekwon Booker coming
Booker.
up at halftime.
Looking over to get the call from their own sideline.
Watch the deep ball again.
Yep. 2 backs in the backfield. Twin receivers to his top of the screen. Dropping back. They're bringing the house. They're bringing the pressure. Oh, come on. Don't let him get out. There we go. Take him down.
Number 54 on the tackle for the Centurions.
That was Cedric Fernandez.
He was our defensive player of the week.
10 seconds.
Yep, and Mountain View's quick on the ball.
4th down.
They're gonna probably go for
They're
the
not
helmet.
going. They're not going to even snap it because they
No, they don't have time
well,
to. That's it for the quarter.
All righty. So we have reached halftime here in our region game, and your halftime score is the Mountain View Prep Stars 20, the Broome Centurion 7. And we're going to go to one of our halftime interviews right now. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Taekwon Booker is our guest at halftime. See what Taekwon's got to say, and then we'll come back with some scores and other information. And welcome to the Coach's Corner, coming from live from the Sugar and Spice here on Pine Street. Got a familiar face with us tonight, the 3-time offensive player of the week, Taekwon Booker. Congratulations. You said you'd be back.
Yes, sir.
All right, you got 3 weeks left. How many more times you going to come back this year?
All three.
All three. I heard that there, though. So you've had three different things on the menu tonight, or do you have anything else for second time? Okay. All right. Let's talk a little bit about the way the last few games you have had huge games. That this past week you had over 170 yards rushing. Well, the last time we played, over 200, 240, 245 the game before that. And now you're up to 855 yards rushing on the season. Now, going into the season, did you have any kind of goal that you set of what you would like, a number or anything you would like to accomplish?
1,000 rushing yards.
1,000 rushing yards, though. You've got a chance, barring any unforeseen injuries or anything like that, I think you got a good chance to get there with that, though. So that would be a big accomplishment. And, you know, the thing is, too, now that you're up to 121 yards a game rushing right now. And as I mentioned to you off the air, that's, I think, second in the area behind the guy whose place you took. So that's pretty good right there, the way you've stepped in and done a good job. Are you feeling, I know when you first week you came in, we talked a little bit about, you know, you still a learning process right there, though. So how comfortable do you feel back there?
I feel good now.
Has the game slowed down for you? Or are you seeing the holes better? Or what the second part of the season when you started putting the big numbers up? Just talk a little bit about that, what you're seeing.
Everything just got easier once I started putting in the effort and putting in the work.
Okay. Now, I knew when we got down there in overtime or when we had to get the two-point conversion to go to overtime of what the play was going to be right there. It was just a matter of where you were going to go with it. What did you see on that two-point conversion?
I was supposed to go outside, but I was like, I just ain't trusted. So I was like, I trust myself and just went in. Okay.
Because we thought about that. I had actually said he's probably going to have to bounce it outside because the short yardage fourth down play, they stuffed it. They got in there on that one, though. But you were able, and I just felt like at that point you were not going to be denied. There was nothing that was going to slow you down on that play, though. All right, going into the last 3 weeks, from here on out, good Lord willing, we will not have any delays there. We've got to play 3 straight weeks of football there. But just talk about your off week this past week. Was it a chance to heal up, or what did you do during the off week?
Heal up and look over plays and look over film.
Okay, you got a good chance. You've had 2 weeks to prepare for MVP, and that's a big game. A game I know y'all look forward to right there, though. And just talk a little bit about, what you see from their defense.
We play better defense.
Well, they gave up a lot of points to Woodruff. I saw that. That was an outscore me game. Whoever had the ball last was probably going to win on that one there, though. So, all right, we're going to jump right in here. I'm going to get a couple of quick questions for you, and then we're going to go to the fun either-or questions. All right. If you could change places with anyone for one day, anybody in the whole world, who would you change places with? You could be anybody different for one day. Is there any person out there?
Probably Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. Would want to be him for that day he got paid too, wouldn't you? Make sure it's payday with that, though. All right. Another question right here. If you could sit down and talk to anybody, past, present, or future, for 1 hour, who would you sit down and talk to, and what would you talk about?
My uncle.
Okay.
And football.
Okay. All right. You've won the lottery. It's a big lottery. You hit it big time. What's the first thing you're going to buy?
New house.
New house? Okay. Is it going to be for everybody, or you get your own private condo?
Peoples.
You got a lot of people?
My mom.
Okay. Got to take care of mom, don't you? Moms are special. They're really special. My mom was really special to me. All right. We're going to jump in now. We're going to go to some of the either-or questions right here. Would you rather have strength or speed?
Speed.
Okay. Would you rather go to a haunted house or an escape room?
Escape room.
Okay. All right. Would you rather spend a day in outer space, or would you rather spend a day at the bottom of the ocean?
Bottom of the ocean.
Okay, yeah, I'd get claustrophobic down there. I remember there was a ride at Disney World that was a submarine ride, and I had to make sure that when I got in and sat down, I could see the top of the water. I didn't want to get trapped down there in the bottom of the water, though. All right, would you rather watch TV or a movie?
Movie.
All right, car or motorcycle?
Car.
Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Christmas Day.
Would you rather play in the sand or play in the snow?
Snow.
Okay. Would you rather be in a pool or in the ocean?
Pool.
Would you rather take a sunrise jog or an evening run?
Sunrise jog.
All right. Would you rather have a private jet or a Bel Air out in California mansion?
Private jet.
I would think I'd rather have that fly where I wanted to. Day or night?
Day.
All right. Would you rather go to comic movies or horror movies?
Or.
All right. Summer Olympics or Winter Olympics?
Winter.
Okay. Would you rather be an athlete or a coach?
Athlete.
Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got on here. Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Hugs or kisses?
Kisses.
Spring or fall?
Fall.
Cake or pie?
Pie.
Would you rather have silver or gold?
Gold.
That Vegas gold, that Broome Vegas gold. There we go. Would you rather be a singer or a dancer?
Singer.
A singer, okay. Do you? All righty. I won't get into that. I was going to ask you if you ever sing in the locker room. Didn't know if he was a singer or a dancer. He said he's a singer, so. Okay. Honey mustard or barbecue sauce?
Barbecue.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. Would you rather put on a smile or put on your game face?
Game face.
Game face. I always used to put on my game face there too. I think I actually during basketball season when I was coaching, I grew a goatee then, and that's when I really, man, you could stare down the officials, and my players knew if I gave them that look like that, I didn't have to say a word. They knew what I was thinking, so I had my game face on. I like the game face. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Would you rather dress up or be casual?
Casual.
Okay. Money or fame?
Money.
Okay. Let's see. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Would you rather win a Grammy or an Oscar? That means you're either an actor or a singer.
Grammy.
Okay. All right. Peanut butter or jelly?
Jelly.
All right. Okay. Are you adventurous and like to take chances, or are you cautious?
Adventurous.
Okay. Would you rather call somebody or text them?
Text me.
Okay. Let's see. A shower in the morning or shower in the evening?
Morning.
All right. Spicy or mild?
Spicy.
Okay. Truth or dare?
Dare.
We just had the fair here recently. Are you a roller coaster or Ferris wheel guy?
Roller coaster.
All right. Bright colors or natural or neutral dim colors?
Neutral.
Okay. All right. Would you rather be older than you are or younger than you are?
Younger.
Okay. All right. And last but not least, your last question for today is, would you rather be asking the questions or answering the questions?
Asking.
All right. This is your big chance to ask me a question. We're going to switch over. You can interview me and ask me a question. Fire away.
What was your favorite moment this year we had?
Favorite moment this year that we had? Probably, I'm trying to think. It was probably a couple of your big runs that you busted that we had in there that I had fun counting it down when you took it there, and I've got a little dog. It's our Zoomy mascot, And so that's my little grand puppy that I got to flash up there, though. So that was the zoomy touchdown that you got on one of the long runs this year, though. So I would like to be able to use that picture a lot more these last 3 games, though. So, again, big game coming up this week and all. You told me the thing that you wanted to work on and get better at this year on the first interview was what?
My attitude.
How's that coming? Work in progress. It's hard, but you know how it is, and I know you've been told that. You got to keep you cool, hang in there. I used to have a rule with my players when I played, and I did. I told them, do not ever show any negative emotion on the court when we were playing. I said, we got a locker room. I said, I don't care when we come back in the locker room, but I said, we don't ever show, because if you show people that you get upset and things like that, the other team looks at that as a sign of weakness, and they say we've mentally got them taken out of their game by doing that. So, but I had a rule on that, though. I said, I don't care, when we get back in the locker room, if you want to yell and scream and holler or whatever, but we save that for the locker room and all. That's one thing. Now, hopefully that's a tip you can try there. Save it till you get off. Use that motivation. That's why I knew you were upset, and that's why I knew you weren't going to be denied on that 2-point conversion down there, though. But that's the main thing right there. When you get upset, then the other teams say, we got him right where we want him now because he's upset and he's lost his concentration. Congratulations, 3-time winner. And like I said, I'm going to be looking the next 3 weeks to see how many more trips you're going to get, though. But this adds to your collection. Congratulations to Tyquan Booker, who is our 3-time Offensive Player of the Week. Congratulations. And welcome back to the Bailey Memorial Stadium, Crocker Field. I'm the Coach Dick Cox here, bringing you all the action of tonight's game. And we're going to swing over. Coach Tony, I believe you have got some scores for us here.
I do, Coach. If you guys second there, I will ring out about 5 or 6. Belton Honeypath, 21. Pendleton, 0, second quarter. Strom Thurman and Saluda, which probably a pretty good game, 7-7 second quarter. Indian Land 7, Fort Mill 6 second quarter. Louisville 25, Great Falls 0 second quarter. Fountain Inn 11, Emerald 8 halftime. Second quarter, updated score, the Woodruff Wolverines 20, Chapman, which will be our competitor next Thursday night on Halloween at Spartan High.
Trick or treat.
20-3, Woodruff. Second quarter scores, the Spartanburg High School Vikings 20, Burns 7. And Coach, that's pretty much it for the.
Do we have a Dorman Gaffney score?
Yeah, I believe we do, Coach. That was down here at the bottom there. Let me ring it up to you there. Well, I'm doing that, what you call round two-its.
Okay, and while you're looking that up right there, just want to mention to our fans that the Centurions will be playing senior night next Thursday night. Make sure you get that correct. Next Thursday night, Spartanburg High School Broome Stadium still has not been repaired yet for the damages to the hurricane, but they will be having senior night against the Chapman Panthers in a really big game, another really big, Andy, game with Chapman to be played at Spartanburg's field. Beautiful campus. Both Coach Tony and myself, that's our alma mater, although neither one of us attended the current location, though, but we both are Viking graduates. You were a Redbird and Crimson Tide graduate.
Yeah, Redbird there, Coach. You right.
So,
Coach, I've ran that score up.
Okay.
I thought it was somewhere out in cyberspace floating around, but I was able to relocate it. Second quarter score, Dorman 6, the Gaffney High School Indians 0.
Okay. Wow. Speaking of cyberspace, we lost Alan. Alan had to go get some water to take his medicine, and I told him to grab a hot dog or a Coke Zero or something like that, and Alan has not returned yet. We are just about 2 minutes away from getting second half action. If you just tuned in and looking, this game has not been a blowout. Mountain View jumped out to a 20-0 lead, but Broome twice has been stopped on fourth down inside the Mountain View Prep 5-yard line. So this could be an entirely different game if the Centurions could have punched in. They have been into the red zone several times, though, but it's been big plays. The Mountain View team running game has been stymied in the first half, but it's been their passing game that has gotten them the lead, that they've connected on the big passes, the deep ball for touchdowns, that they've had, I think, 3 different receivers catch a touchdown, and they do have one missed extra point, but from about midway in the second quarter, this kind of things have kind of evened out after Mountain View got off to a good start. And speaking of cyberspace, Alan has returned. Thank you.
I would say for the most part, he probably had to wait on the elevator. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. All righty. Thank you, sir. So Alan has gotten back. You can see a little bit winded right here. Wave to the crowd, Alan.
Alan did what you call JIT. J-I-T.
What is a JIT?
Just in time.
Okay, he is back just in time.
Go.
The Centurions will be kicking the ball for the first time. Second time, I'm sorry, with that they will be kicking off for the Larry's Trophies kickoff right now. Well, you mentioned the Centurions will be playing on Halloween. I told Coach Fleming today I've got my costume. For Halloween, I'm going to be dressing as Coach Tony.
Hey, look out now.
That's scary, isn't it?
Hey, you better believe it's scary. I tell you exactly what I'm going to do Halloween. I'm going to go to the game that night, but during the day I'm going to watch on some of those channels. I'm going to watch Dracula,
Lon Chaney
Wolfman,
Jr. and all those.
Frankenstein. Hey, Bela Lugosi is Dracula. Some of my favorites.
Coach Tony is going to be primed and ready for the game that night. And here is the second half kickoff. It's going to be a high kick that's going to come down at about the 15-yard line, trying to get to the corner and breaking a tackle, still breaking tackles, and then finally number 44 for the Centurions is able to wrestle down to the ground.
And I don't have a 44.
That's some players that have been brought up, I think, from the JV team. We don't have an updated roster. I need to check on that. So,
Coach Cox, one more thing about Halloween, then we'll get back to the game.
Okay.
They don't make monster movies like they used to.
They don't.
No, they don't.
Bela Lugosi, Lon Chaney, Wolfman,
Peter Lorre,
Boris Karloff. Yep.
Hey,
Vincent Price.
Yep.
Listen to them.
They were some of the all-time greats.
The children of the night. Hand it off to number 2. He's got some room.
Suber's going to take the angle, and he ran over Suber that time.
Yeah.
Lowered that shoulder.
And that brings up another.
Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10.
Whew. I got my cardio in today.
So move the chains. We're waiting on the chain crew to move. And trying to turn the corner again, and he's going to be hemmed in this time and maybe get a gain of about 1 yard on the play. Looks like the Mountain View Prep Stars are trying to get the running game going here in the second half.
Now what we got going on here?
Where?
Referee just waved like he wanted a official's timeout. I guess not.
Well, he wanted Gatorade.
I guess so.
Split backs in the backfield. Looks like McGill again
McGill's
on
got
the
it
carry.
again, yeah. Brought down with a whole host of Broome Centurions.
It's going to be close to the first down
Yep.
marker, I believe.
That was Suber and Bradley, and looks like Jaden Thomas all on the stop.
Looks like less than a half a yard.
Yeah, not much.
3rd and short right here. Again, Stars are going with 2 backs in the backfield, number 21 and number 2, along with number 12, their quarterback. They're going tight formation right here.
Hands off to McGill. He tries to get some room, and he's finally stopped.
But he's got the sugar and spice 1st and 10.
Yep, and he was stopped by Jaden Thomas.
And they're going to move the chains. They still got 3rd down on the thing over there that they need to fix that to 1st.
They will maybe. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's telling them to change his down sign. Now, 1st and 10.
Wind it.
Wind it up.
Two receivers to the top, 2 backs in the backfield beside the quarterback.
Double tight, 2 formation.
Handed off number 21 that time, and he was stuffed by a whole host of Broome Centurions, and that was Jordan Dixon. Second down, they're giving him a loss of about a yard.
Play taking a lot of time here.
Yeah.
Seem to be utilizing that clock.
2 receivers to the bottom of your screen.
Split backs in the backfield. Dropping back to pass, looking for a receiver, throwing it out in the
Got
flat. And he's going to be slung down immediately.
That was Preston Thrift on the stop, but that brings – no, it don't.
It's going to be
He was shy.
2nd down.
Yeah, 2nd down and about 3. 3rd down and about 3, sorry. 3rd down and 3.
The Premier Sports Lighting yard to make is down around the 10, inside the 10-yard line. 2 receivers flank out to the top.
2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. And throw out in the flat. That was number 5. Was stopped by Suber. That was Keavion Washington on the carry, and that brings up another.
Another sugar and spice, 1st and 10.
All right, back to play. Wind the clock.
Wind up.
I mean, look at him. He's standing out there.
He's still winding that thing up.
I love it.
Now he's going to stop the clock.
Okay.
He's going, will you tell your clock people when I wind my arm, you run that clock? That's the second time he's done that this game.
Good thing he didn't get cramp in that arm.
No.
All right, here we go.
That could be some serious.
Some of
Yeah.
the geezers we got calling the game here, I mean, out on the field in the striped shirts will cramp up.
Oh, me. All right, handing off to McGill, and he is in the house.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
So let's see if they go for 2 here since they missed one of the PATs. I'm thinking they will.
Yeah, quarterback's still out there. They're changing some personnel off the field. Count your personnel. Timeout, Mountain View. They just couldn't get the right personnel out there.
No.
So timeout with 8:13.
Timeout is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Stop by the Booster Club concession stand for a good old grilled cheeseburger or hot dog, or go by the merchandise stand to get the latest in Centurion apparel. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School.
Again, next week, the Centurions will be playing on Halloween Thursday. And again, a lot of people were not happy with that, about having to play on Halloween. But guess what? Next year, the Centurions will be playing on Halloween again, because Halloween will be on a Friday next year. So, but again, you can't please everybody on that, but you can look at every one, a good number of those schools that in North Carolina would love to be playing anytime.
Right,
they would die to play right there, though. So, don't get greedy on that. Just go out and buy some extra trick-or-treat candy, and you can trick-or-treat your own house.
Yeah.
You can just put it in different rooms.
All righty. They're going for 2. Changing the personnel.
Into a tight formation right here.
Going to hand. No.
That's a reverse again, and it's on the ground and fumbled again. So they're 0 for 2 with that play.
Yeah.
I think I would probably scrap that one for the night.
Yes. They can't get a clean exchange on it.
No. Well, anyway, Broome was sitting there ready to stuff it. They were ready on the play coming in on that, though. So our new Cleepers construction score is Mountain View Prep 26, Broome 7.
And this is a Cleeper Construction scoreboard report. For all your building needs and construction needs, contact Shane Cleeper, proud sponsor of Broome Centurion football.
All righty. With the muffed 2-point conversion, Broome will now take over. No, they're going to have to kick.
Yep.
Mountain View's going to have to kick.
They're probably going to take over on their own 20, so we can go ahead and
Probably.
save you on
Yeah.
that. The kicks have been deep in the end zone.
That's the second time we've seen that in a high school game.
Spartanburg put it, we were taking bets on how many, 8, 9, 10, how many yards deep they were going to kick it every week.
He's been putting them in about 5.
Well, he's had several that have hit the ground and
rolled in too, yeah.
I think you're better off with kicks going that deep if you don't field it inside the 5 and let it go on and roll in.
All righty. Ready to put this ball back in the field of play.
And the kicker approaches the ball and
Boom.
high, short kick.
And it's going to go out of bounds. No, it ain't.
No, it's not. It's
It
going to be
looked
kicked
like
up there.
Oh. That was number 3. That's Braden Simpson. So they're going to take over 1st and 10. Ball is spotted. Looks like it's going to be about the 12-yard line.
So the Centurions back on offense now.
Setting up with 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. Booker in the backfield with Dearberry.
3 receivers to the left, 1 up top to the right.
Dropping back to pass. He's got, off the fingertips of Booker. So bring up 2nd down.
That one you don't need to drill it. You need to put a little touch on that.
Yeah.
Jameson, I think, had several throws tonight that if he took a little bit more off of it, I think that they might have been complete. So it's going to bring up 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Centurions with the ball deep in their own territory. They come back out with twins to both sides right now. Dearberry in the backfield. Man in motion is Wagerman. And, wow, that was play. And that was a missed block right there.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
That was just the offensive lineman whiffed on the block.
Yep.
So
that's a loss of 5 on the play. 3rd down and 15. Wait a minute. Oh,
got a player down.
Yeah, got a player down. I didn't see that.
Pickle juice.
No,
I'm saying pickle juice.
Yep, he's got a cramp.
Pickle juice. Coach Tony, pickle juice.
You got it. PJ.
Okay. This timeout is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Stop by the Booster Club concession stand for a good old grilled cheeseburger or hot dog, or go by the merchandise stand to get the latest in Centurion apparel. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School.
All right, with the officials' timeout. Got anything interesting over there, Coach Tony?
Got a few scores update. They put that Dorman Gaffney game all the way to the bottom of this thing. Halftime, Woodruff 23, Chapman 3. Halftime, Spartanburg High School Vikings 35, Burns 7.
Here we go again. Sorry.
He's winding. He's winding.
Oh, he is. He's going to have sore arm in the morning.
Yep.
He is.
Here comes the rush. Got to get rid of
Why
it.
are you going to? He's down. Oh, that hurt.
That referee going to have to put some kind of ointment on his arm to be able to get it swinging in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe some absorbing junior or some
right.
liniment.
Icy
hot.
Like yeah.
So that's 4th down and a mile to go.
Guys, I was just looking up. Look at all those dead bugs in the window up there.
Those are ladybugs.
Those are?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. They're dead.
Yep.
They don't look very ladylike. They look brown or crisp. All right. Simpson almost on the back line of the end zone. Now, how it goes over his head. That's a safety.
That was way over his head.
Yeah,
Elastic Lad, he'd had a hard time getting that one.
Shoot, Minute Bowl couldn't even have got that one.
No,
I don't know. Elastic, who did you say?
Elastic Lad.
Don't believe I've had the pleasure of meeting him.
That might have been before your time.
Yeah, and that's pretty hard. If you're getting ahead of my time, that's pretty bad there.
Hey, you Google it in sometime. You'll see him.
Elastic Ed.
Lad.
Okay. Elastic Lad.
Lad. Elastic Lad.
Okay.
Well, Mountain View, they were able to regroup those 2 points.
Yeah.
What they had missed out on.
So it will be a free kick now from the 20-yard line for the Centurions.
Alan, you're not trying to
there he is.
check me out, are you? Huh?
It does look like Coach about 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah. Was Coach Cox repudiating my statement I had about Elastic Lad? If you look at that thing, it's probably about 1950, 1960 cartoon character.
When you get a chance, Google Elastic Lad. Okay. That's Coach Tony's hero. Here's the kick. It's going to be short, caught, and trying to get to the corner. And
He's got room.
It's number 14, and there's
Flag.
laundry on the field.
Yeah, that's coming back. That baby's coming back.
Yes, sir. There is a D2 Power Sports flag on the play.
Yep, that is coming back.
Alan, did you check?
Yeah,
You're trying to do kind of like a spell check on me, except a man check.
No, I'm just trying to find a year.
Right.
And the penalty, the D2 Power Sports, and you can see Danny, the officiating mascot, there on one of the sports recreational vehicles there. Again, we had a chance to go by yesterday when I was over in the Greer area, went by another one of the D2 Power Sports locations over there. But go by, and again, go ahead and you can I give you my permission to pick out my Christmas present. Jay McGill is trying to turn the corner. He has, and he cuts it in for a gain of about 12 on the play across the midfield stripe, and
that brings up and
he's limping right now. See if he may need some pickle juice. Or Alan, you can slip him a jar of mustard.
I had some. We got a Broome player down. He's got a cramp too.
We have offsetting injuries.
1954 there, Coach.
Oh, what was 1954?
1954.
Hey, I was a young man of 4 years of age.
I was a negative 4 years old then.
Hey, I tell you, probably before coaches'
Yes, it was.
birth date. I'm
I was a
surprised
negative
I remember
11.
that.
I'm the youngest of the crew here.
Yeah. Alan's a young whippersnapper here.
Oh, me, oh, my. Me. How about that? You got a score on that Bowling Springs game? Or Gaffney game?
Let's see. Bowling Springs was playing
Riverside
tonight.
because we were talking about that.
Yeah.
That's on our way up here. Looking around. Talking about some college games coming up this weekend, too. Since the Gamecocks and the Tigers, they got the easy team. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Trying to see who the player. That looks like it may have been Suber that went down for the Centurions. I see him walking over to the
No,
bench.
that's a double digit. That's
Okay,
10.
that's 10.
That's Jaden Thomas.
Yeah. All right.
Back to action.
Here we go. 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 backs in the backfield now. Dropping back to pass,
Got
and
some
he's going to
pressure.
be hit.
And finally,
He's going to
come on,
shake
get
free.
him down.
Get him down. Don't
there
let
you
him do
go.
it.
Easy. Boy, that was stopped by number 50. That was Jalen Austin.
All the way back to
Great play then.
45-yard line.
Yeah,
Centurion.
that's all the way back almost
35.
to Newberry.
Yeah, that's on the 35-yard line.
35, my bad, yeah.
Yeah, that's a loss of a mile. Second down.
Wow.
Yeah,
I can't count that far.
I can't either.
I'm not going to try to. Bowling Springs is up over Riverside at halftime, 28-6.
Okay. All right, 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. Broome looks like they fixing to bring the house. Bringing pressure. We got it in and out of the hands of number 1. That was Kadarius Hainsworth. And the quarterback had, once again, Jalen Austin in the face. Brings up 3rd down in about a mile.
The Premier Sports lighting is all the way down at the Centurion 34-yard line. The ball is spotted on the 35 of Mountain View right now, so that should be around 33 yards, something like that.
At least.
It's in the ballpark.
Yeah.
Almost be hard to punt even first down.
Yeah, it would. You'd have to have a good punter to actually get that to the first down marker.
All right.
All right, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top. Dropping back to pass. Here comes the rush again. It's thrown out in the flat, and he's going to be tackled at the 49-yard line.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, it was. That was number 10, Jaden Thomas.
Need to-
Right.
Yeah,
That was close.
yeah.
Don't need to
That
get any
could've gone.
flags right here,
No.
guys. Let's.
If he'd have went to the ground,
Yeah.
that would have brought
That's
the
right.
dirty laundry out.
Probably
But
would.
they were just doing the do-si-do there on the sideline.
Yep.
That one referee went running in there.
Yeah. 4th down and about a half a mile to go.
Braden Simpson drops back deep for the Centurions. And we have got the Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry special teams on the field. Here comes the.
No. Don't you
He didn't?
leave it alone.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
No, that was a no. Let me watch the replay. I still won't give him a first down, though. No. Nope.
He waited too long.
Yeah, no. On the replay, no. That's not roughing the passer. Pick the flag up.
Roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker, sorry. Pick the flag up. Pick the flag up.
Wave it off.
Pick the flag up.
Uh-oh. 4 of them's congregating, so it's not going to happen.
Is that a first down?
The way he's doing it, yeah, that's
Sure
gonna be
did.
That is
It did.
that has killed the Centurions
penalties when the defense could have gotten off the field.
Yeah.
That makes my blood pressure go
And
up.
that is, yeah.
It's a sugar and spice 1st and 10, but that is the Centurions have killed themselves all year long by needless penalties. That's a bad call there.
It was.
But gosh, come on, guys, we got to learn one week to quit doing stupid things.
Yeah. So that brings up another
sugar and spice 1st and 10. You should have been off the field right now, and instead you keep their drive alive. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 up top. But that is the story of the season. Ball's on the ground, picks it up on the short hop, and gets down to about the 30. That is so frustrating.
It is.
That is so frustrating.
That was Jordan Dixon on the carry for Mountain View.
Wow.
2nd down and 4. That was a gain of 6 on the play.
You had them like 3rd and 33 and let the defense can't get off the field.
No.
That's sickening.
It
Excuse
is.
me. I'm sorry, but that's hard to watch.
Hands it off to Jalen McGill. He tries to get the corner.
Had two lead blockers out ahead of him with another 1st down run.
Yep. So that brings up another.
Sugar and spice, 1st and 10. Again, go by, see Harry, JC. Let them know that you have watched their commercials and have seen their participation in Broome Centurion football again this year.
Once again,
McGill
hands it off to McGill. He's got
Bounce
some.
outside. He's
gone
going to the house.
He's gone. Touchdown. They're out on the field. No, he's going to kick a PAT. PAT coming up.
Hey, I can say, why don't we put that formation and try to run that reverse again?
Kick is up, and the kick is through.
So your new score now on the Kleeper Construction scoreboard is Mountain View 35 and the Broome Centurion 7. We'll be back with the kickoff here in just a minute. This timeout is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Stop by the Booster Club concession stand for a good old grilled cheeseburger or hot dog, or go by the merchandise stand to get the latest in Centurion apparel. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School.
All righty, with 3:54 remaining in the third quarter. Mountain View's getting ready to kick the ball to the Broome Centurions.
They kicked it high last time,
Yeah.
so we'll have to see what's going to take place on this kick. Let's see, Larry's Trophies, kickoff. I'm betting he's going to try to kick it high. And yep. And so it's returned. Out trying to see who that was for the Centurions.
That was number 10.
Jaden Thomas.
Yep.
He's used to be on the other end of those, though, that he's a defensive player. But he gets the return, and so Broome will take over possession now at their own 43-yard line.
Yep. Three receivers to the top. Hands off to
Booker gets it across the 45-yard line to the 46. Centurions, again, will be home next Thursday. Then we'll close out the regular season at Woodruff the following Friday before beginning play in the first round of the state playoffs.
Ball's thrown out to the flat to number 3, Braden Simpson, and he gets pretty good yardage.
Never did get him down. He ran out of bounds, and we got to, speaking of down, there is a Centurions player down on the sidelines over there.
That looks like Suber.
He's having a rough night tonight.
Yeah, he is.
And I think he is playing injured here. Let's see where they spot that ball.
Yeah, that's Suber. Ball spotted on the midfield stripe. 3rd down and 4.
Let's see what the Centurions dial up right here. Number 30 checks in the game at receiver right now. I'm betting that player probably is not on the roster
He's
either.
not on my roster either.
I think he's probably one of the JV players that came up to play this week.
All right, 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. Booker in the backfield. Booker gets the ball. He's
Booker
got
breaks
grass.
open. He's an inside.
He's
Can
got
he win
grass.
his foot race? Booker is zooming down the field down to the 8-yard line.
Yep.
Taekwon Booker motors that time with a big run, hit the hole, and the Centurions are back in the red zone again.
Yep, and that brings up another.
Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down the South Pine Street, stop by and see Harry, JC, and the Spice crew and Spice Girls. Booker gets it again, going to try to bounce it and get stood up.
And we got a flag on the field.
Is that a flag or a
That
mark?
No, that was a flag.
I didn't know. I thought that could have been a loose ball, beanbag. That was just a spot.
Okay.
2nd and goal now. Ball is on the 7-yard line. Dropping back to pass. Dearberry is going to throw one in the end zone.
Got him.
Touchdown, Centurions, Braden Simpson. And the Centurions, it is a Carolina Spine and Health touchdown for the Centurions.
And it's a Carolina Spine and Health touchdown Centurions. You'll always score big when you let Dr. Chapman and the friendly staff take care of all your spine, neck, shoulder, and back injuries.
And Dolly's on the field now to celebrate the touchdown mascot. Now for the PAT, the kick is down, and the kick is
good.
So the Centurions now have put 14 on the board. And your new Cleepers construction score is Mountain View Prep 35, the Broome Centurions 14.
And this is a Cleeper Construction scoreboard report. For all your building needs and construction needs, contact Shane Cleeper, proud sponsor of Broome Centurion football.
And you can see, too, Dolly is ready now. She's ready for Halloween, too. She's got on her South Carolina Gamecock football outfit, and she's got her friend Bub over in the corner over there and the official with her there. She's ready for action, but she's our Zoomy mascot. Touchdown. Dolly, good job, baby.
All right. Ready for the kickoff? We got 1:53 remaining in 3rd quarter. They're bringing out the whole jukebox tonight.
Yep.
They're all over the decades.
Yep.
All righty.
It's time for Larry's Trophies kickoff. Now, I'm wondering if Terry is out watching the game tonight on his patio. Out.
It'd be a nice night.
He has
to do
a fire
that.
in the fireplace.
Yeah. Be nice to sit out there and enjoy
A
it.
kick, a high kick straight down the middle of the field, fielded at the 18-yard line, up the field trying to break it outside. And that's a clip right there that the referee didn't see by number 24. And he just ran right over the back of the defender there, but they still get him down anyway at about the 31-yard line. So,
Okay. Just having a brief powwow on the sideline. Wind the clock. Is it running? No.
oh, not yet.
Not yet.
That's it. So he gets that arm ready.
142.
Hey, ref. Oh, they may be waiting
They
on
got
the
to wait
snap.
till you snap it.
There we go.
There he goes. I'll give it to the running back. Bounces it outside, and he's going to be about a yard short. Now he's saying, I think he said run the clock, didn't he?
Yeah. Keep it running.
Keep it running. Keep it running.
Yep. Keep it running. So that's going to bring up second down and about 2.
Need a drink of water here.
2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top, 2 backs in the backfield.
Low snap, giving it to the running back there, and he is up the middle, though.
Stopped by Jalen Ramirez.
And it's another sugar and spice, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down Pine Street, stop by and see the Spice Crew for great food.
And want to mention, you said Jalen Ramirez, Dylan. You remember his brother Dylan broke a record at North Greenville.
Wow.
With touchdown passes, I believe, in a game this week, though. So snaps have been really low here lately, going deep, throwing it down the field.
Got him. Brought him down about the 29-yard line.
You cannot stop and look at the ball. You got to keep running with the receiver. Yep. I'm sorry.
And that brings up another.
Sugar and spice, 1st and 10, but you got to keep running step for step with them. You can't stop and look to see where the ball is, because when you've done that, you've gotten beat deep.
Yep. Dropping back to pass. Got a man wide open. Touchdown, Mountain View. Mountain View on to try the PAT.
Time for the special teams on the field now. The Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry with Austin Birch. Dr. Birch, hopefully his mother watches the games down in Myrtle Beach. Hopefully she's watching tonight. I want to say hello. And Coach Tony, you said her name is?
Miss Shirley.
Miss Shirley.
And their husband is Roger Birch.
Okay.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good.
So your new Cleapers Construction scoreboard reads the Mountain View Prep 42, Broome Centurions 14. I want to say hello too. I know they're playing your favorite song, Alan.
Oh, I know.
You like that song, don't you?
The only thing that could be worse is the Georgia dun 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 or do 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 do.
But what tickles me, they follow it up by Sandstorm.
Okay.
A clash among Carolina
There you
and
go.
Tennessee
Okay.
Oh, mercy. All right.
fans.
37 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3.
Have you ever been to Neyland Stadium?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
One time.
I have
And it
too.
was on Halloween when Lane Kiffin was coaching there.
Ball is up. End over end kick. Come on. There you go. Cut. No, he's
Cut
not
the
going
wrong
anywhere.
way.
Yeah, that was number 3. That was Braden Simpson on the carry.
Yep.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. I went there when Phil Farmer was the head coach. I got to watch old Phil.
Tennessee came out that night wearing the first time all black uniforms. It was Halloween trick or treat, and here comes another one limping off, another pickle juice for Mountain View on one of the cornerbacks. 3 receivers up top for the Centurions. Keeping the ball with Dearberry, and he's going to be thrown down in the backfield.
I've been up there. I've seen about 4 or 5 games up in Neyland. Beautiful stadium, 100
underneath.
It's an old stadium,
Yeah.
really
Along
old.
the Tennessee River. Yeah.
You know what's underneath it, don't you?
What?
The forensic anthropology department.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Did not know that.
That's where they got all the bones stored.
Okay. I know that they served us roast beef the night I was up there. It was good, and they had pizza for us after the game in the media room, and it just was a long way to go because I-40 was closed due to a rock slide, and I had to go all the way to Bristol out of the way that way, and it added an extra 2 hours.
Yeah. And that's the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
And the truck has just announced that she is going to shut the truck down tonight. Coach Tony, you might enjoy this. She's going to go eat supper and watch a Hallmark Christmas movie. That's Barry's favorite thing to do. So,
what better way to spend a Friday evening?
That's right. Honey, Barry said he supports you 100% on that,
100%.
watching the Hallmark movie.
That's right.
We appreciate you keeping us straight in the truck tonight. I think we'll try to wing it here in the fourth quarter.
All right.
Let's get the time reset. I got to get the quarter reset. Now, the boss is taking the rest of the night off tonight, so I still got to get it right, though. She might turn back in, pop up.
All right. Second down and about a quarter of a mile back. Derberry looks to pass in the flat. That's number 7. That is Reese Wagerman, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up third down.
Third down, and
no gain.
The Premier Sports Lighting is out at the 30-yard line. It's 15 yards to go to get the first down.
Looking over the sidelines to get the call. I don't even, I see him.
As the Broome Centurion band cranks it up.
Everybody looks to pass. Got pressure off his side, and down he goes. A loss of 5. That's going to bring up fourth down and a half a mile to go.
We just added another 4 yards onto that, so we.
Here comes the punt team.
Coach, I'd try the trick punt.
Lord, Coach Tony, we got fourth and
mile.
forever.
Yeah.
I believe I would just save that till next week.
Mm-hmm.
We punt now of our own end zone again. Hopefully we'll get a good snap this time. There it is. Good snap. And the kick is going to hit.
Roll, baby,
They
roll.
did not even put anybody back deep. Nice punt.
Yeah.
Goes to the 45, and it is down by the Centurions back at the 45. What are the hot dogs? Are $1 now? What are they normally?
$5.
$5 for a hot dog? No.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? For one?
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. I paid $11. 2 hot dogs and a drink.
Holy crap.
I gave you your change back. You gave me 14. I gave you 3 back.
I didn't even count. $5 for a freaking hot dog?
Yes, sir. You got
That's worse than going to the Hornets game trying to get a hot dog. Man.
You got a gold-plated hot dog there.
Holy crap.
All right. Batted down by number 9. That is Bronson Arrowood.
And got a new quarterback in the game now, number 17 for
that is Brody Judd. He's a junior.
$5 for a hot dog?
$5 for a hot dog and chili. Did they have chili? I didn't even.
Yeah, it did. That's all, though.
Yeah.
Crap, you can get a hot dog basket at Broome with a drink, fries, and everything for like just a couple dollars more than that. Holy crap. Hand handoff to the running back. He breaks some tackles. Little fella in that running back, and he's getting kind of lost behind the lines. Tackled by number 17 for the Centurions.
That was number 21.
Shoot, how much they charge for
Jordan Dixon.
hamburger? $10.
They didn't have hamburgers. All they had was nachos, hot dogs, pretzels. I forgot what all else.
Wow. That's the most I've ever paid for a hot dog. You got me upset now.
I'm sorry.
That's highway robbery.
Sorry. Dropping back to pass. He's down. He's down.
I don't pay that much at Fuddruckers for a hot dog. God.
That's what you want.
I can get the hot dogs kids meal at Fuddruckers for that.
That's what he wanted, didn't he, Alan?
He said 2 hot dogs.
Darn.
They didn't have.
If I ever tell you that again, don't ever buy me a $5 hot dog.
They didn't have Coke Zero. That's why you got water.
Okay.
All they had was Pepsi.
No.
Yeah.
Ball's handed off in the backfield right there, trying to turn the corner. Nice positioning, and that's Ramirez, number 4, staying home and doing his job for stop for no gain on the play.
And that was Kevion Washington on the carry for a loss of a half a yard. 3rd down.
Centurions will be at Spartan High Thursday night for their home game senior night. Want to encourage you, go do your trick-or-treating early. Coach Tony's going to do his early and watch the monster movies, and there's a screen pass dropped off. And he's going to be stopped short of the first down at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to bring up 4th down.
You can still trick-or-treat and get to the game by 7:30.
Yeah.
Nothing good happens after 7:30 when you trick-or-treat.
No.
Nope. Everybody turns their lights off by then. 4th down right now, 3 yards to go. They didn't go. They didn't cross the line. They did not cross the line.
No, he's standing there. Back up a little bit. And he got
the first down. I'll Swanee.
Just barely.
Yep.
Just barely. So that brings up another.
Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10. All right, JC, you got you another one. We will be there Tuesday night. Don't know who our candidates are for Player of the Week this week.
Oh, I forgot. There's your ketchup and mustard.
How much was that? This was probably $4 for condiments.
I thought he was getting ready to give some more change.
Yeah, no, that's what I was hoping for.
I forgot about ketchup and mustard in my pocket. Dropping back to pass. Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. Pass interference. He hit him real soon, but he caught the ball anyway. So.
Let me watch that again.
Yeah, he got there soon.
Yeah.
You may take the 5-yard penalty for that or whatever it's going to be, but he caught the. You take the play or you take the penalty.
They're going to take the penalty.
You're going to get 15 yards for that.
Yeah, and that's an easy. Sugar and Spice 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 18-yard line. Hands off to his running back. He gets nowhere.
Short gain on the play.
That was Bryce Owens on the carry.
Number 65 and number 50 for the Centurions on the tackle.
Ricky McCullough and Stefano Albin.
So it's going to be no gain officially.
Now we got Brody Judd in as quarterback.
Okay.
Hands off to a running back.
In the backfield.
He breaks
Centurions
the tackle.
are arm tackling again.
And he's in for another.
Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10. Centurions have quit tackling now. They're tired.
Yeah.
You can see the fatigue setting or something. Clock's running. Just a little over 6 minutes remaining in your ball game. Ball's going to be given to running back.
He's finally
He's
stopped.
going to get down to about the 4-yard line.
Yeah. Second down. I see number 65 down on the field. Once again, that's Ricky McCullough getting up.
Another new player checks in, number 14.
Well,
Well, he goes halfway.
he did a recheck.
Are we going to take a timeout?
Mike,
They got too many men on the field.
Might be right.
Hands off to the running back, and he's in the house for a touchdown. That was 21 on the carry. That was Jordan Dixon. What?
the boss is still watching. And her comment was, the boss is not gone yet, and y'all have already started acting up thinking I was gone. She said, holy crap. All right, we have been scolded from the truck now to get back to work.
Kick is up, and kick is good. With 5:39 remaining in your contest, it is MVP 48, Broome 14.
Coach, you got to admit something like that is oftentimes referred to as one of your favorite rock groups, Cheap Trick.
She pulled a cheap trick on us.
That's right.
Oh, we've seen them quite a few times.
Unfortunately. But Coach Tony, she is still my flame.
That's right.
That was the only song they ever
Yeah.
did that I liked.
Yeah.
The Flame.
I know you did. I give kudos to you, Coach, for doing that. At least you give them some means of positive reinforcement.
All right. All righty.
Righty Rudy.
Yep. Let's put this ball into play.
I bet this one is not kicked to the end zone. They're going to work on kick coverage right here. Larry's Trophies kickoff coming up. Brought to you by Larry's Trophies on Highway 9 in the Bowling Springs area.
End over end. Caught by number 7. That's Reese Wagerman, and was stopped at the 15-yard line, where Centurions will take over 1st and 10.
All right, Centurions have 3 receivers up top. They have 1 to the bottom.
Hands off to Booker. Booker's got some room. Come on, there we go.
He's running over people up to the 27-yard line.
And that brings up another.
Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10. Sugar and Spice located on South Pine Street. You can see.
Get you one of those chili cheese a plenty.
Oh, they stopped him right at with a loss of about 3.
Missed block. When they get that kind of penetration, you can be, oh God, I don't even know who's a good running back. I don't watch pro football anymore.
I don't either.
You can't even do anything on that. He's hit before, right about the time he got the handoff, so it's a loss of 3.
Hands off to Booker, and he is just, there we go.
Yep.
Yeah. No, the ball's dead.
They're going to call
The
number
ball's dead.
77 for personal foul.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Yeah, it is.
That's unnecessary
Yeah.
roughness. That's a good call. And I give Booker a lot of credit right there.
Yeah.
Now, Booker, don't say anything to him. He's pointing his finger at him.
Yeah.
But just go on and learn from that moment there. Got to keep you cool.
And that's going to bring up an automatic.
Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10. I'll even push the button for that one.
And it's another Sugar and Spice,
right.
1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down Pine Street, stop by and see the Spice Crew for great food. The Sugar and Spice is a Spartanburg.
Pass complete to
Simpson.
Simpson getting up
He's
the
going,
field.
he's
He's going to
going.
get close to another first down.
And they give it him.
Yep.
Yep, they're giving it to him. All right.
And it's another Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down
They
Pine
didn't give it to him?
They did not give it to him. He's
All right.
a yard shy.
Hold the Spice. He motioned for the chains to go.
Well, the other judge said, nope. Giving it off to Booker, and now he has the first down and then some.
Yes, he does.
Now that brings up
A Sugar and Spice 1st and 10, and there is the Spice Crew that are with us every Tuesday night, keeping the drive alive. The Sugar and Spice, the Spice is right. But JC and the crew, the guys and the girls at Sugar and Spice.
3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, one at the top. Booker in the backfield. Ooh, high snap. Everybody's looking deep. Got a man open. Number 7, Waggerman.
He's got a touchdown. He's going to the house. Touchdown.
Centurions.
And it is a Carolina Spine and Health touchdown pass to Waggerman. And here comes Dolly. Dolly, the Zoomy touchdown mascot. Dolly is happy and celebrating right now as the Centurions have reached pay dirt here with a little over 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game.
All right, PAT's coming up.
Got a different kicker this time, and that
was blocked.
So they tried a different kicker this time,
Yeah.
the kickoff man, and that was no good.
I think, let me look at the replay. Mountain View might have got a hand on it.
I think he hooked it. He shanked that one, didn't
Yeah.
he, Coach Tony?
It looked like it was a
That looked
shank.
like some of
Looked
my golf
one of my golf shots. It really does.
We're going to fight over whose golf shot it was.
We don't care if it's the worst or the best shot. We'll
That's
fight
right.
over it.
That's right.
All right. 3:30 to go.
Do we kick it deep or we want to practice the onside?
No.
Onside.
I practice it just in case you need it in these last 2 conference games before you go into the playoffs. And yes, if people are saying playoffs, every one of the 3A teams this year, and because of the number of 3A teams, everybody has qualified for the playoffs this year. That was a new thing I learned today. Number 24 is kicking off right now. I'm not sure. Is he on the roster?
He's not on the roster either.
Okay. I'm going to ask for an updated roster before next week.
Please do. And the kick is up. End over in spiral. Going to bounce into the. Oh.
And he went out of bounds when he caught it.
Yep, he did. So Mountain View is going to take over where?
Down around their 27-yard line, I think.
Yep.
We appreciate the hospitality of Todd Helms tonight here at Mountain View. He was very cordial.
Yep.
That we appreciated and said if anything we needed, we appreciated his hospitality.
Appreciate Presbyterian for
giving us the
giving us
password.
password.
And finally turning the light on for us.
Yeah. Didn't know if we was going to have light or
this
not.
crowd, we're in the dark even when the light's on, so please.
All right, ball's handed out to his running back, and he gets stopped. That was Jaden Thomas and Tyler Morgan in on the stop. Knocked him back for a loss of about 5.
That actually looked like a play you would see in the Little Giants movie.
Yeah. Second down and about 15.
Under 3 minutes to go in the game. Dropping back to pass. He's got a man open. And
good tackle by Preston. That brings up another.
Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10. New set of downs, clock running. Ball's going to be given off to the little running back trying to get the corner up here. He stops, hoping people are going to run by him, and then he gets struck down after about a 2-yard gain.
That was Bryce Owens on the carry.
What year is he? He's a little fella.
Junior.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Second down and 6. Broome still has all their timeouts.
Mountain View's
MVP
just
has
going
one.
to use as much clock as they
Yeah.
can right now. They're not trying to run it up or anything. They're just trying to get a lot of people in. They're going to throw it again, and as long as we don't cover him, they're going to keep throwing it to a guy. If we're going to leave him open, they're going to throw it to him.
And that was what was his number?
Number 2 on the coverage.
Yeah, but that was Preston on the coverage, but I couldn't see.
Number 31 or an 11. Is that a 3-1?
Oh, I don't know. He won't
I
turn.
can't tell. He's hand signaling and celebrating with the bench. They're 81.
81. All right, that was Travis Freeman. He's going to get stopped. No, he's not.
He's getting
finally
through.
Easy. Get out of his ear. Second down and 11. Clock still running. Getting close to under a minute.
Minute 14.
You're going
They're
to
just
take a knee.
going to take a knee.
That's all.
And good sportsmanship
Yep.
there to take a knee. There's no need and do anything else tonight, though.
Nope.
So the Stars will remain undefeated, probably still be in the top 2, and in pretty good shape right now as far as winning the region championship. They've got one more game, I think, left. They have not played Union County. That's the only team they've got left they have not played. They defeated Woodruff. They've already beaten Chapman.
Right.
They beat us, and so
Maintain their second position in the state there, Coach.
yep.
Behind Belton Honeypath in 3A classification.
So that's going to wrap things up here. And your final score tonight is going to be Mountain View Prep. MVP is going to be victorious, winning this game by the score of 49-20. Want to quickly, before we get away tonight here,
Hey.
we'll get that score up, the final right there.
All right, Coach Tony, wrap us up on some local scores, and we're going to wrap this thing up, pack up, head toward Spartanburg.
Oh, Russell, just give me a second there. Got a few more scores than what I had a while ago, which is good. Wren 35, Southside 0, first quarter. Belton Honeypath still 21-0 over Pendleton, the game in progress. Saluda 14, Strom Thurmond 7. Indian Land 13, Fort Mill 6 in the third quarter. Great Falls 0, Louisville 31 at halftime. York 20, RNHS 13. Fountain Inn 11, Emerald 8, halftime. Woodruff 23, Chapman 3 at the half. Spartanburg still showing 35-7 at the half. Somerville 35, West Ashley 0. Clover 27, Nation Ford 20 at the half. Westside 35, Lawrence 3 at the half. McCormick 12, Whitmire 0 at the half. Clinton 28, Blacksburg 0 at the half. At the half, Liberty 28, Landrum 10. In the third quarter, Dorman 6, Gaffney 0. Bowling Springs 28, Riverside 6 at the half. And that's basically our scores of local interest there, Alan.
All righty then. Well, your team gets a bye week off.
Yeah, I believe they're a 2-touchdown favorite.
That's good. But there's a few
games
going on around.
Yeah,
they're
gonna be some good ones tomorrow. 12 noon. Ole Miss and Oklahoma's playing.
Yeah.
3:30, Missouri and Alabama.
That ought to be interesting.
And then a big game tomorrow night in College Station. The LSU Tigers will be traveling and playing the Aggies for the conference lead at this point.
That ought to be interesting there too. Very interesting. Texas and Vanderbilt. I've been telling people, you need to watch Vandy this year.
Oh, I've watched them several times. That quarterback they got pretty good.
Yeah, they snuck up, especially with Alabama. I mean, they snuck up and beat Alabama. And I kept telling them, I said, hey, they.
Well, the Gamecocks be traveling to Nashville in about another 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Or 3 weeks or so.
Going to be scary. It's going to depend on who shows up.
Hey, that's right.
Going to be real scary.
It's not like the Vandy of old.
No, it's not. I'm interested to see how Kentucky bounces back.
Oh, that should be some kind of game, too. Let's see which team really wants that game and which one don't.
I know. That ought to be quite interesting.
Hey,
so there's going to be some good ones in
Two
there.
evenly matched teams.
Yeah. And then, of course, Pitt beat Syracuse last night.
Right.
Right now, Boston College is up 27-17 over Louisville. And that's in the third quarter with 22 seconds to go. Then Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech. That ought to be interesting.
Yeah, that should be a good game. Both those teams are vastly improved.
They have.
The last previous years.
And then North Carolina and Virginia, that ought to be interesting. Because North Carolina's 3-4 and Virginia's 4-3.
That's right. Yep, you're right about that. We just have to.
And Duke and SMU will be a good game too. Both of them are 6-1.
SMU really been a surprise.
They were bragging about Duke beating FSU for the first time in their history. But
that's right.
They caught FSU on a bad year.
FSU, and while we're having our round table in here, I picked them to win the ACC. I did. Both teams I picked to finish first and second in the ACC have stunk it up this year. The other one was NC State that I thought was going to have a big year. And their quarterback now has retired. That he's got another concussion. McCall, who was at Coastal Carolina, but he's had to give up football though. But those two teams have really been a disappointment, and they've been some other surprises in that conference.
Yeah.
So you wonder what it looks like up here in the booth. We are at PC tonight. You've got the three-headed monster in here. Coach Tony is past his bedtime. We're going to try to get him home here shortly.
I got an elastic lad in my back pocket.
I like Elastic Lad's athleticism. He looks very
I guarantee
athletic.
it. Oh yeah, he could. Hey, he could go jump from the football field up in this booth with one leap.
I would like to see Elastic Lad go one-on-one with Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
Who would win? Alan, who you think would win?
Stretch Armstrong will probably tie that kid in knots.
Well, considering Elastic, or whoever, Elastic Lad was born in 1954, I hope he could.
That's right, 54.
We're going to sign it off right now. Our final
we gotta
score
give it
tonight
up.
was MVP 49, the Broome Centurions 20. The Centurions have got a big rival game with Chapman Thursday night on Halloween. Come trick or treat at Viking Stadium. Now, let me tell you right now, they are not letting anybody in Halloween costumes. You cannot come dressed in a costume or something like that, though.
Well, that's going to throw you out, Coach Cox, because I thought you said you was going to dress up like me.
I'll just maybe I can. I won't say anything. I will. Yeah, that will mess me up, Coach Tony. I'll have to see what we can do. I'll tell you what. I'll leave my mask in the car and I'll put it on for you after the game. How's
Okay,
that?
that'd
We'll
be
do
fine,
that.
Coach. Yeah,
I'm going to come dressed up like Elastic Lad.
I'll accept that. Yeah.
All righty then. So I hope you all have a good weekend. South Carolina and Clemson have got a bye week. Date night. Coach Tony, take your wife out on a date. Or I tell you what you need to do is you need to sit down and watch a Hallmark movie with her tomorrow night.
Well, I would, but something else is taking precedence.
Which football game?
That LSU Texas A&M game. I'm going to have to watch that game.
All right, we tried. Jenny, I tried to get him there, but we know how that is, though. So we're signing off from PC, and we'll be heading back to Spartanburg.